trouble now.
Hey, shouts to my brother Kyle. So in this wiki, shouts to Reggie in the building. Reggie, I'm telling you now, it's gonna get spooky. Listen, before you get too spicy with us, it's gonna get spooky. And anything I say, don't know the conscious community. I'm learning right now. I don't know who made this page, but Chef, this goes against what you're saying. So it says this is the conscious community page on Wikipedia. So when y'all saying that these people aren't in the conscious community, it says African-centered scholars and race critics who have been intellectual influences for individuals in the conscious community. Oh, okay, so they're influencers. They're not in it. You're right, Chef. Amos Wilson, Chancellor Williams, Sheikh Auntie Diop. Oh, that's Diop. That's what y'all be talking about. Mm-hmm. Francis Cress Wilson, George G.M. James, Ivan Van Sertima, James Small. Shouts to him. We got the interview on Saturday with Professor James Smalls. Why he don't have a link like everybody else? John Henry Clark. It
said James Smalls was an influencer.
No, it says influencer. No, I just said you were right. Yeah, I said you were right. These are influencers, so I'll give you that. Milana Karinga. These are all names y'all say. Mfandishi.
Reggie and them is the conscious community.
Where's Reggie at? He should be in. Okay, and
no,
Reggie
he's in the conscious community.
Yeah, but he's Reggie is not just an influencer. He's in the conscious community, right?
Listen. I'm saying Reggie.
Need a bridge.
I'm saying Reggie and them are in the
Reggie's
conscious
in here.
community.
We just calling them all kinds of shit.
Unc and them is
he's an
in
influencer.
the conscious
He's
community.
the bridge.
You dig what I'm saying? They are.
What'd you say? Wait. What'd you just say, Chef?
I said Reggie and Unc and them is the conscious community. They are the debaters on the House of Consciousness. This online YouTube thing, that's what they do, right? Dr. Ben and them was their influence. You can't put them in that.
I'm saying Dr. Reggie is an influencer and also in the conscious community.
Most of them is. Polite is an influencer in the conscious community. He
locked up for being a piece of shit. But yeah, I'm saying,
Unc is an influencer in the conscious community
and smack dab in the conscious community. Let Reggie speak. We just said Reggie's name 1,000 times. Chef, get your list together because I'm gonna throw it to you next. Let's get Reggie on the Summer Jam screen, and then I'm gonna put my list up because I know y'all saying he was an influencer. But go ahead, Reggie. Speak for yourself, brother. I don't want to speak for you.
No, hey, peace, Brass. How you doing?
Peace to you, G. And don't forget your Cash App. Let's put your Cash App up.
Oh well, thank you so
Everybody
much.
who gives a list, put your Cash App up. This is not free shit. Go ahead.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yes, sir.
I came from the academic community. I was in the Department of Black Studies at City College with Dr. Leonard Jeffries and a whole host of professors. I worked at the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture. I was a aide to, of course, Dr. Jeffries and to Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark. Shaka almost got me to come across the street to go on that other channel's page. And then I spent a lot of time being a bridge. But I've made a lot of friends. But as far as I'm more of closer to the academic community. I've participated in the Association for the Study of Classical African Civilization. Participated in WADU. I participated in Black activism. This YouTube stuff is something that morphed. But I know all of the parties. I know Ray Hagan. I don't know him personally because he's not somebody that I deal with. I know of Azra Kwesi. I know of many of Dr. Ben's students. I am a bridge between the academic community, right? I have a journal article. Nobody in the conscious community has a journal article, right? Who could cite, right? And teach. They teach on YouTube, but they can't write. So that becomes a problem. So as far as an influencer, yes, I'm an influencer. So that's all I want to say now. I think but except for the point is I actually write, I cite, right? I deal with the academics, right? And some of these other people might talk to the academics, but you won't see them as a panelist on a real academic event. You won't see them. I'm 60 years old. I come from another generation, but I'm a listen now.
I got a question for you. Since I got you on the big screen, then I'm gonna go to Chef. Based on the parameters of Sonetta posting videos on YouTube give me your top 5.
No, you can't ask him that. It's his
I
peers.
can ask him whatever the fuck I want to.
Jesus.
That's not fair to ask him that. It's his peers.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me tell you
It's a
what
bad
the fuck I
question.
can ask. You made a fucking mistake telling me what I could do on a channel called Try Media. You out your motherfucking mind. Sorry, Hits. I pay the money after the show. So
I'm not
before I was so rudely interrupted, Stupides. Give me your top 5, no matter how nefarious, but we're talking about effect, following, reach, popularity, however you want to do it. Not necessarily the greatest, because that's subjective. Your top 5 as far as effect, popularity, influence, and reach. Since Sonetta was posting videos. Then I'm gonna go to Chef, then I'm gonna go to Stupides.
I want to deal with people who I respect as far as their information that it can be proven, right? Or makes really good arguments, right? So that would be Smash Rockwell. That would be Shaka.
Oh, you say Smash? Okay, Smash Shaka.
Smash Rockwell. I said Shaka. Amos, right? I'm gonna say Garfield, right? That's Unc. If I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. Those are Camdyverse.
Jabari. Don't do that, Reggie. Don't do that.
Man, that's Reggie list.
If you gonna
No.
Camdyverse,
Let Chef and
you gotta
Reggie go
mention
back and forth.
Jabari.
Let Chef and Reggie go.
Give him his credit. You might don't have to agree with, his stance on certain things.
You didn't even give me a chance, but
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Listen, I've known
You look like you was gonna go past him, so you know what I mean.
No, but I was putting I add Jabari, and and I'll stop right there.
Okay. So let me ask you this question. You say, why wouldn't you put, because I'm learning about the content community, Brother Reggie. I don't know all, Dr. Reggie. I don't know all of the stuff Brother Reggie, however you want to put it. So I'm learning on the fly. I'm learning on the fly. So there were other names that were brought up on video that I saw. So somebody said, what do you think about Wesley Muhammad? Would he be on your list?
No, absolutely. He's a great influencer. He has a great audience, but a lot of his information is religious, and it could be disproved. And he decredits himself because he is a PhD, right? So when he wants to talk about Black Arabia and stuff like that, and I've read his books and stuff like that, and I've argued with Wesley Muhammad. And when he's wrong, he gets nasty and calls people names and stuff like that. And I clearly spoke to him on 125th Street. I spoke to him at a conference against debating El Hajj Malik El-Shabazz, Malcolm X, and Imam Talib was there, and he was there with what's my good brother Sharif Bey, right? And they were talking about Malcolm, and so he's someone that people listen to, just like Dr. Ali, brother Ali. Ali, I like better. I don't always agree with him, but he has a certain amount of training, right? Respect. But yeah,
no Tazariak, no Seti. I'm just reading the list of names people gave. No Tazariak, no Seti. Because when you say influence, right?
Yeah.
I didn't start watching Sonetta really. I'm kind of like the same. I saw Sonetta on the streets years ago walking through Harlem. And I never knew he had a YouTube. Then I saw some of the stuff. You could not see it. And then when I was in the Pseudo Killer Discord, I began to watch a lot more of it along with older videos and stuff like that. So I would say, what about those guys that were kind of like just YouTube, the part like SETI and those type of people?
Well, I could talk about Sarasun SETI. He is a student of astrology. I've known who he is for many years from Dr. Arthur Lewis and others. He's a great influencer. He was the GOAT on YouTube for a while. The problem is with his information, he's more entertaining. Oh, he's really entertaining. He's the best entertainer in the world. And certainly he's been in Egypt, what we call what is called Egypt. I'm not going to take anything away from SETI except for he embellishes a little bit too much.
Okay. And last but not least, I don't know if he's on your list, and we're going to have uncomfortable conversations. I'm glad that I'm a novice to the conscious community, so I can say some of these names without it bothering me. How do you feel about, and then I'll let you go. And then we got God Kill in the building, plus Chef just stepped away, so I'll go to Unc after this. And then to my brother Logic. I'm going to say two names that are nefarious. I get it. One would be an influencer. One would be, I guess, will fall under the SETI type lane. Where do you rank, and I know what he was, I know what he's locked up for, both of them. Where do you rank Dr. York in all of this?
In his early days, here's the thing. In his early days, he was the master of connecting ideas. He had a team, and he was very, very charismatic, right? And a lot of the things that he taught about religion, right, is actually true. He talked about Paul the Deceiver, but he had a team, and so he was a spokesperson for a number of ideas. So I do think that he was one of the greatest influencers. I live in New York. Ansar Law bridged not only religious teachings, but bridged it with entertainment. And he was the center of a lot of ideas. And then it just became interesting to me is when he left Islam, and then he began to talk about ancient Egypt. That was a little interesting, but he's one of the greatest connectors, and he had the biggest influencer group than almost everybody. I'll say that.
And where do you rank as far as YouTube age? Then I'll let you go. And where do you rank as far as YouTube age? Where do you rank Brother Polite in all of that list?
Polite is a kind of a copy of Dr. York, and he's also very, very charismatic. Here's the thing: people love people like Polite. They don't love people like Brother Ankh, right? They don't love people like myself, right? Because we'll pull a coat off of that, right? We'll take the hat off, right? I will put them in there. I would put some people in their place. But no matter what, how I was the author of Kim on Trial, and Polite became the spokesperson. Not because he knew what I knew about Egypt. It's just that it's simply for the audience. I helped get him on a plane, drove him to the airport to go to Kemet, talk to him. But he's a very, very hard-working. I'm not going to call him what y'all call him because I actually worked with him. People do not know he practices what he says for hours and hours and hours. He's a very disciplined person, so he can imitate anything, anybody, any thought. You know why? Because he'll spend 9 hours just on the subject.
Got it.
Right? So I'll stop.
Okay. Chef, you back in the building. Shouts out to my brother God Killer. I want to get Chef's point, and then I'm gonna go to my brother Logic. Thanks, Reggie. And I put your Cash App up, and I dropped you something also. Go ahead, my brother Chef.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. So my top 5, like I said, it comes in with the conscious community far as wise the YouTube are, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it would be SETI would be like probably number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then it would be, then far as wise influence. Then I'll give influence after that. Like, so it would be probably SETI, then probably polite. Ali Muhammad was real big in the beginning, doing all. We used to watch the debates on Sinetta. So that's 3.
Umar.
No, Umar wasn't really around like that. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, so then probably like I think the Arm & Raw squad had came around. I don't know how you literally classify, the Arm & Raw squad for, because it was a team. You dig what I'm saying? So I'll put them in, the top 5. And then y'all had threw in Captain Tazoriak. I wouldn't throw Captain Tazoriak in there because he was under the banner of a teaching. So he like spoke for the Hebrew Israelites. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's probably like my top. My top would be who I say? I said SETI, polite. I said SETI, polite, Ali Muhammad, Arm & Raw squad. Yeah, and probably I'll put Captain Tazoriak in there. You dig what I'm saying?
You got to. Like, y'all,
Yeah.
It's funny y'all have to. And see, even Uncle saying no criminals. See, and that's
y'all
that's
tripping. Now I don't even respect that. If you locked up from molesting children, I don't even want to talk about you. Like you're dead to me. You're dead. Like that's an infraction right there. Malachi, yo, trash, right? Polite, trash, out the game. Mighty Hebrew, trash. I don't respect them. None of them, yo. Like we gotta stand for something or fall for every guy daggone thing. There you go. I just wanted to say that. Like I'm not even doing it. Not to mention they all pseudos, but you know what I mean. Never put a pseudo in the top 5. Like how?
We're talking about conscious commitment. No, we're not ranking them according to how I feel about them. You dig what I'm saying? Let's
debate it then, Chef. Today how we feel they pseudos.
No, I
pseudos,
agree.
yo.
I agree. I'm not saying
I'm gonna make it to the Mount Rushmore.
No, I'm not saying. Now, if we're talking information, you feel me? Then half of them wouldn't even be in it. I'm talking about their influence in the conscious community from us tuning in the entertainment value. That's where I put them dudes at. Information-wise, that's something different. You feel me? Now, if y'all want to say
something that was correct, though. You did say something that was correct. Because this thing got to be broken down into errors. Because if you don't, you're going to mess it all up. So you can't put Dr. Ben and them, John Henry Clark and them into the conscious community. All right? You just can't. They wasn't that. All right? They just was not that. They wasn't.
Take a second to say why, though.
Because they come out of the yoke of the Harlem History Club. That's a whole different thing. Whole different ball of wax. So you start off with Hubert Harrison. He the first person have a couple thousand people watching him out there on the corner. So when I went when I went to the corner, I went to the corner with that in mind, right? When I went to Harlem, I went there trying to stand on his shoulders, right? Standing on Diop's and them shoulders. Those who was scientifically literate, whether they got stuff wrong or not. I went out there to carry that legacy because when Hubert Harrison left Harlem, it went straight to pseudoisms. So when I picked it up, by the time I get in and pick it up, I was surrounded by the pseudos. So I knew what my mission was. So I'm always put the pseudo killers, right? Old and young. Ones that was there and those that left, I'm gonna put they in the top 5, point blank. I'm a Raw squad. I gotta put them a notch down because they fell off. They didn't keep the message of Hubert Harrison and them. Hubert Harrison was a damn atheist. Dr. Ben was an atheist. See, I carried the atheist mantle. I'm the nigga that bring the atheism to the new generation. Seriously, all jokes aside, yo. Black non-believers. All right? All day, every day. I ain't gonna never forget the sister. This is early, yo. They was flying through the cosmos somewhere. And I'm talking about I don't believe in God. Everybody has shifted to the cosmic God. I was like, y'all nuts. So, yeah, I don't got my top 5 gonna be the pseudo killers, the Amaral squad, and everybody that practice scientific literacy. Everybody else is trash. Not doing that.
Wait.
Wow.
So
Why
wait,
would I do that?
I got killer. Give me a second.
And y'all got it all wrong on how to when you see a Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett DVD, that's me and Tariq. We put that on Talib. We put that there. That's real black atheism. We was because we was getting money off of YouTube. We put all those DVDs up. Not the name that you see on the DVD. We was putting them up there and was getting money off of it. There wasn't nobody putting nothing on YouTube. Wasn't no Sarnetta on YouTube. Y'all didn't know that?
No.
Ask Reggie. Reggie will tell you. Right, y'all act like, and me and Southern just battled over that the other day. How the hell you make me when you're not even on YouTube yet? You can't make nobody in the conscious community YouTube era if you ain't on YouTube. Yeah, I had some of the first conscious videos I was putting on YouTube. Me and my man Talib, point blank. Don't make me go get them. Don't make me go get them.
So
nobody they didn't even know how to do it.
Well, that's why you here. That's
why you here. So when we saying breed,
don't forget the radio. Don't forget Blog Talk days. Shining on. But wasn't nobody. I interviewed everybody from Bill Valentine. Everybody saw that. I interviewed them. Nikki Love and Unk Show. Y'all forgot? Ask about me. Wasn't nobody doing that. They was still outside. I was ahead. We was ahead of the technology. I was like, them niggas is outside, yo. Oh no, I'm on the radio. Remember, I had a cable show while they was outside. Come on, man. I never was outside. I went outside to beat them up. So I never was a part of that thing. So never mix up John Henry Clark, Dr. Ben, Shikanti Diaz with the conscious community. Never was that. They was come out of the Harlem History Club. They was dealing with they called them Afrocentrics, even though none of them agreed to it. Diab's never agreed to being called Afrocentric. Dr. Ben would cuss you out. John Henry Clark said he ain't had no bush. They never agreed to none of that. Reggie is right here. Reggie is the bridge. All right, he the bridge. So I was always thinking scientifically because I just been around Malachi York and them, and that was wild. They was all over the place, yo. And I had no tools to break that down until I figured out what science was. And as I learned, I started dropping people off. SETI, man, y'all talking about SETI. Come on, bro. I remember with SETI, like, let's go on tour. Why nobody go on tour? Y'all ain't never heard the Order of My Yacht? Y'all ain't never heard? Hold on, I'll give you something on Blog Talk Radio. It was me, SETI, a couple other people. It was called, man, I cannot forget, Chief Liberation Show. What y'all talking about? Y'all don't know about Chief Liberation? What? You had everybody on there. It was me, SETI, and a couple other people. Yeah, yo. Yeah, I definitely gave SETI one of his first interviews on Blog Talk Radio. I definitely had him on the cable show, Real Black Atheism. Yeah. Yo was definitely, he was the battle dude. But guess who the researcher was? It was me. Me and Ishmael Bey. I was the army. Yeah, we used to protect SETI. Come on, man. Stop it, yo. I'm like Mr. Nigga end up being a snitch. Y'all know about John Gotti, right?
Yeah.
But who is underboss?
The dude that went to jail.
Right.
Damn.
Right.
Sammy the Bull. Sammy is the Gravano. Yeah,
Gravano. I was that all day, always starting shit, always fighting. Baltimore all day. Oh, come on, yo. Yeah, and then you go from Blog Talk, nobody on there, nobody on there, bro. I had free reign talking shit. Conquered by Religion show, Chancellor Williams, yo, asked about me. Wasn't nobody doing that, yo. All right, I was bringing back the serious dudes, the atheists. John Jackson, atheist. I called him the 5 horsemen, yo. Atheism, yo, ruled the day. It ruled the day at the beginning of this thing, and it's gonna rule the thing at the end of the thing. All those who got weak minds and think it's a God, you weak minded at the end of the day. That's exactly what they was thinking. They was joking people about it. And you know why you couldn't believe? Because if you couldn't believe, pseudo-isms were getting away. And look at the conscious community. Conscious community is really the pseudo community. And just like Chef said, Chef was from the mob. Chef was going to the lectures. That's not the conscious community. Dr. Ben, Reggie will tell you, Dr. Ben ain't like none of them magic Egyptians. He ain't like none. He'll cuss them out. He wouldn't even have them around him, dog.
They were scared of him.
Scared to death.
They were scared because if you said something stupid, he would end your career in public. They hated Dr. Ben. See, you all think that they like Dr. Ben.
I hate him. They hated
Dr. Ben because he went against their religion, and he wouldn't have none of those people around him. And so even Samaj,
hated him.
Right?
Hated him.
Dr. Ben would say, "Listen, when he's finished, you call me back. But if you want to listen to him, just let me know so I can leave." Right? So anybody that was pushing any religion, like Uncle was saying,
done, out of there. If you too Egyptian-y, he was on your head. He was like, "We ain't no that." Listen, man, Dr. Ben was like, "What? The Egyptians practice homosexuality, all that." He say, "Look in the daggone, look in their writings. They ain't nobody like Dr. Ben, man. They like John B. Clark because he'll smooth you. He'll say the same thing, but hit you with the shots you don't see." Man, come on, Logic. There's a lecture that John Henry Clark did. It was like, "Why y'all all blackity black, black, black? Why y'all pseudo?" I got that from them, yo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, yo, I developed a team because I seen Wesley Muhammad. I said he cheating. He came in and cleaned up the conscious community, yo. I was like, what are he doing? He was doing some serious scholarship. I was like, oh, man. And then I developed the Raw squad to go against them. His name was True Islam at the time. It wasn't Wesley Muhammad. It was True Islam. And he had a team.
The A-team.
He had a team, yo. I was like, oh, clean. What? All of them said he was scared. Said he always cowered out. He a coward. He cowered out of shit, right? Said he beat him up. Natural Tahuti had heart. And got beat up though. All of them. Tell on Ray Hagan. Ray Hagan, man, come on. Ray Hagan tapped out. He ain't even want to debate Wesley Muhammad. He tapped out. You can't. If you tap out, you can't be nowhere near the guy there gonna pill up nothing. Come on, dog. So nah, man. And I'm saying it wasn't just I built a team of brothers because the things I couldn't do, I found brothers that could. So it was a team. It was a community that beat the pseudos up, yo. I just had a bright idea. I say these niggas is lying, and I know it. And I'm saying Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett, yo, they was advanced, yo. Delbert Blair, dude, they was advanced. They would use scientific words, bro. They had carbon copied the white boy thing. They was serious with it, yo. And then you got Minister Stinky Inky, yo. He was prolific with those scientific terms, mixing it up. I was like, damn. I mean, dude, when we was having conversations, yo, you bet not say one thing wrong, yo. I forgot what somebody called it. They called it quizumship. That's what Brendan called that. But it was quick. If you miss one, I was like, hold on. And I heard a young boy talking on the Blog Talk show. But when I met him, I ain't gonna say his name. When I met him, he was reading palms. But he was prolific at reading palms. And reading numbers. The pop, pop, bing, bang, pop, 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 bing, bing, pop, 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 pop. And then I would hear him talk about tribes. I was like, oh, called him up. Young boy, he's about 22 years old. I lied to you now.
Bro, Ngozi. Everybody in here know who you talk about.
I said Ngozi. Why you tell? Y'all want to try?
Bro, they done said it.
We all know who you was talking
You
about.
gave away too much of it.
You done gave away too much. I done heard
The link is in the chat for anybody who want to join. The link is in the chat.
You just left out the name.
I know who you talking about. I done heard you.
But hold on, listen. Ngozi, he not only knew all the scientific terms, he knew the right understanding of the scientific terms. And so once I got him in the fold, because he's the original I'm a Raw Squad member, it was over with. The pseudos was done from that point on. They was scurrying like roaches. Because now you can't trick us with scientific terms and mess it all up, right? You know what I'm saying? I could smell you cheating, but Gozy was prolific, bro. I'm saying like prolific. We saw them, so we just had the whole squad, and it was and they was non-believers. I'm gonna say that. All of a sudden, the atheists wasn't in fashion no more, and everybody, I don't know, because they got a lot of flack from some of the elders for not believing. But them brothers was really hating against Dr. Ben, though. You know, the people hate us. They hate Dr. Ben, yo. So people hate us for not believing. But that's the conscious community, yo. You got the anti-conscious community, which being an Amaral squad, and the conscious community was the online thing. If you offline, then you outside, then that's Sarnetta. He reigns supreme outside with the slave narrative behind his back. He know every person from the tip of the United States, always, he know everybody in that conscious thing, that outside game, the DVD game, that he black marketed everybody thing, yo. He the man. But when it comes to this internet, yo, that YouTube, come on, yo. Come on, man. I'm not bowing out easy on that.
So you're putting
I'm not bad. Yeah, I put the team because it ain't just me.
I know you,
teams.
bro. I know it's the pseudo killers, but the pseudo killers, you was before the pseudo killers, like you talk about Blog Talk and all of that. So you was still, it's not disrespect to the PK, it's still, you were still doing it before PK even existed. So
yeah, but I was I'm a background guy for real. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's how I moved in Baltimore. Like, we dressed like this, and you wouldn't know we had all of it. You wouldn't know. So I'm a real background. So I was comfortable. Seti in his stage presence was prolific, yo. With his voice, the way he projected his voice, the way he say what he say. You know what I'm saying? He was just prolific, yo. And I was comfortable with being able to, you know what I mean, put together the research. You know what I'm saying, man? Ishmael Bey. That was a nice spot.
He was the performer.
He was the performer, yo.
He was the performer.
Yeah.
So then in your term, and once again, congratulations on the interview with Dr. Kieta. In your term, if you're saying there's an anti-conscious community and there's a like a Sonetta, the actual conscious community, then what would you say on that side, your top 5? I mean, you say pseudo.
Oh, Bobby Hemmett. I'm Delbert Blair, Bobby Hemmett. Delbert Blair.
All pseudos.
Bobby Hemmett. Yeah, that was, I mean, hold on. My favorite, Eileen Bay. Y'all should get him on. Prolific with the more thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm saying, like, yeah. All right. Clyde Winters. Y'all, I hope y'all can't find this video. I protected Clyde Winters one time. It was an indigenous person. His name was Yami. I can't quite remember his name, and he was beating the shit out of Clyde Winters, yo. And I came and rescued him. But the All Max was black. I used to think that the Africans used to think that. We all thought that. Yep. So I used to be a pseudo, yo. I'm telling you, I was a middle of the road pseudo. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit me and Seti was saying, it was pseudo. It wasn't there. It was. Yeah, I was trying to base it on some science, yo. But I was like, see, it's so hard to get this, yo. And if not for Ngozi and them, right? I was like, yo, listen, yo. I need you to check the Amaral squad. Go get a bunch of young dudes, and I want you to check us, yo. I say, yo, don't never let me die, yo. He was like, I got you. So he would always, whenever something be wrong, he'd be like, yo, I know it. He'd say, look, check this out, yo. You ever thought about it this way? I was like, what? And I say, damn, he coming for me. That's his signal to let me know he coming for me in a gentleman way, right? Yeah. And I fight my fight, yo, and then I'll be like, you got me, shorty. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to have young energy, yo. It's always the best to have people younger than you. But you got to listen to them, not all the damn time, because they might be like young Pharaoh. But you got to have the young energy around you, yo, and the Team Osiris, yo. And people be talking about Team Osiris, yo, but it was 3 of us, yo. It was me and Gozy and I cannot, man, I forget your name. Man, you don't cuss me out.
Gullah.
Nah, hell no. Nope.
You want Gullah?
Nope. Nah, yo. No. I'm talking about the original 3, yo.
I still need everybody in the chat and on the panel to get your top 5 together We're gonna run a commercial
So
real
your
quick.
top
'Cause we
five,
got to
real
pay the
quick.
bills.
Can
Yeah,
I
yeah.
add?
I want
Oh,
Reggie and Unc. I want y'all to see this
Wait a
commercial.
Yeah,
second.
hold on one second.
Give that a minute.
I just wanted to add something.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Go ahead,
Go
Reggie.
ahead, Reggie. No,
All right.
go ahead and add something, and then I want to show this commercial while we got Unc and brother Reggie here.
Okay, let me give you the game. The game is not the individuals who are even correct and right in their knowledge. It's run by the channel. Now it's run by the channel people, right? So when you look at this, you have to understand that the channel people, they promote some people and they don't promote other people. So it becomes really hard to do a metric because it's always manipulated by the channel people who think that they can make more money by putting one person up and putting us against each other, right? So that's the game. So I know for a fact, like with Ankh has much more social media history than anybody for social media, right? You can look at his record. He was doing it all by himself. He was bringing people. He's the first person to interview Dr. Ricchetti in his community, right? People like that, right? But what happens is that you have these channels that pick and choose who they want to bring in. And if they don't like what you say, they interrupt you. They put you in the background. They do all this type of stuff. Why? Because they're the ones who's making the money, right? So it's a rigged game. It's a rigged game. So I laugh. I'm 60 years old. I know the greats personally, right?
That's the truth.
Personally. They don't know them, right? I brought Dr. Ben to one of the big platforms to their lecture. I brought Dr. Ben there myself. I brought Professor Small. I brought Dr. Leonard Jeffries because they wasn't even trying to get on those channels. And I said, no. Y'all getting old. You need to go on and you need to explain some things because you're all on tapes that it's changed, right? So Aunt knows what I'm talking about, but it's the manipulation of the channels and you fall for it. The way you really do it is vet their work. What's true and what's not true. Don't vet who's on social media a lot because that means somebody is making money. It's a money game. It's a money game, y'all. And you're being manipulated because you really don't want the truth. Right?
I don't mind the money game though. I think if you're doing it ain't making the money, you're an idiot.
No, but that's not what I'm saying.
Resource.
I'm saying the manipulation, right? The manipulation, because I watched Ankh the other day, and Ankh was clearly saying, right, nobody made Ankh, and that's true, right?
Yeah, and they make me go.
And I had maybe it was a mistake, maybe it's true. I said Ankh made more money, made people more money in his conscious community than anybody else. You can count it up to the millions. Somebody didn't like that, but it's true because Ankh got everybody monetized. We didn't know what monetization was. Do you know? Only the white folks knew what monetization was. Ankh figured out monetization. He said, no, put it all up. This is our time. Put everything up, right? And he had to convince people.
Yeah, they argued with me.
And then all of a sudden, they want to tell a whole nother story about how it happened.
People actually argue with me. The old timers actually argued with me about getting money. I realized people was like scared of white people. I want to, I was like, well, if you on here, you might as well just get the money for it. But dudes was outside though. That's what like Sonetta was outside, get his money outside. Sonetta is known around the world, all because his tapes went around the world, He the one that put together his editing skills was far superior than anybody in them days. Like he's really a good editor, right? You look at all his videos. He got so many videos. I told him, you'll never go broke, He got videos, thousands y'all hadn't even seen yet, right? Of everybody and everything in every conversation. But it was outside, So it wasn't hard for him to close the gap by the time he got on YouTube. Of course he was, because he know everybody. You know what I'm saying? Of course he was. And I was glad to bring him on here. And everybody, and even the pseudos, I was glad to see black men and black women get on here and get some of this money. because it just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't agree with the stuff they were saying, but I knew as long as I got scientific literacy, it'd be enough people for me to knock out and kill.
Hey, you know the song, if it was.
But hold on. The reason I don't mention Jabari, right? Because I wouldn't know what category to put him in. He don't stay true. He in between. You know, Sheffrin like him. That's Sheffrin man. That's Sheffrin man. Yeah, I say he a pseudo. You know what I'm saying? He trick you. Right? Like he should be a professor. You should ask yourself, why I'm always beefing with him though? I don't beef with professors like that. Why am I beefing with him? It's the adept professor. Why? Well, you know, why would he think I don't know what the word confluence was? When hey, chef, you know what, chef? Guess what, chef? What? You know I found the video, right? And you know I was the first person to mention confluence, and I talked about the population. I said, yo, the population in Egypt is 3 consecutive continents, is the area of confluence. And then he go show a slide talking about something else, and he read about the Blue Nile, Red Nile, and he mentioned the word confluence, right? I don't even pick up on it, right? And then 35 minutes later, after him and say, cool, go and talk all that craziness, then he come back and ask me, do you know what the word confluence mean? Of course, I just told you. Of course I know what it means. See what I'm saying? See, a person like that, yo, what category I supposed to put him in, yo?
The got you category.
Yo, that's a good note to end on. 1 second. Let us run some commercials and pay the bills. Y'all get y'all top 5 together. The link is in the chat. Like, share, subscribe. We'll be right back. All right.
Want to grow your brand? Advertise with Trimedia. Reach thousands on YouTube, social media, and more. Targeted, effective, affordable. Contact Trimedia today and get noticed where it matters.
Baby, DQ, baby. From the past. Social love, Dr. James Small, you know what I'm saying? One of our great leaders, great teachers. Check. Look, he's a voice from the past, teaching to the youth. Dr. James Small got the knowledge and the proof. From Harlem to Ghana, stay connecting the roots. And African pride, yeah, we standing on the truth. He's the voice from the past, teaching to the youth. Dr. James Small got the knowledge and the proof. From Harlem to Ghana, we stay connecting the roots. Paying African pride, yeah, we standing on the truth. Started with Malcolm, now we carry the flame. Speak on it now, we dismantle the shame. Spiritual guy with ancestral aim. Even on his tongue, we steady uplift his name. Hidden colors on the screen, exposing the lies. Teaching black people divine, we truly gon' shine. He the chief in the culture, priest in the rights. Godfather of Harlem, bringing dark into the light. Yeah, he say, know your name, know your worth. The first builders, we the stewards of this earth. Wisdom in his tone, every letter's flame. Dr. Smalls chasing truth, not the fame. Let's go. He say, know your name, know your worth. The first builders, we the stewards of the earth. That's right. Wisdom in his tone, every letter's flame. Dr. Smalls chasing truth, not the fame.
Yeah, that was real fly. Shouts to DQ. Shouts to the God Killer. Shouts to Reggie. I appreciate that y'all can give some perspective with y'all actually being in it, in the community and discussing it. Chef gave me his list. Unc kind of gave me his list.
Hold on.
He want to say himself. Got to say himself. Go ahead, Logic. What's your top 5? Don't change your list just because Unc is in and Reggie is here. Give me your actual list.
Before we get into the list talk, brother Reggie, you still online? You still there? I gotta ask you this. Are you there, Reggie?
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening.
What did you mean, right? What you meant when you said the truth, right? You said they don't want the truth. When you say that, it almost suggests that the truth isn't necessarily the primary narrative. don't know if that's exactly what you're saying, but that's kind of like how it sounded like you was using it in context.
I'm using it like that. Okay, so when Ankh talks about the Dr. John Henry Clark, Dr. Yosef Ben Jochanan, Hubert Harrison, right, that they did not believe in God, right? There are people who want to make them believe in God when they tell you that they don't believe in God. So they don't want the truth, right? So they want to spin other people, like, for example, spirituality and stuff like that. They don't want the truth, right? It's something else that they're pushing. They don't want the facts. What they want is the conversation. They want the time, the YouTube views. They don't want the truth.
Okay, I kind of figured that much, right? You're not in any way implying that bled over into other information that was non-religious related?
Yes, it means that if it's exciting enough to keep the people on to get people angry, or keep the people on these platforms for hours so that they can get paid over things that's really silly and could be disproven. Like, you could just see myself and Ankh and so many other people arguing ideas. We have the facts, we have the citations, we have the information, but the pseudo will always win when the platform is pushing the pseudo.
Is that like a feature of YouTube? Is that something that basically got online once they started getting like really popular on the internet, or is that something that might have been occurring before then?
No, because the internet pays you for time. YouTube pays you for time. So the longer that you're on, right, the more that you create excitement and entertainment, the longer the YouTube channel gets paid, right? It's the analytics. It has nothing to do with the information. Like, some of these arguments that we make are, first of all, what does the experts say? What does the PhD say, right? Very few PhDs come on these channels, right? Because you know what? Because that's not what the channels want. Because the PhDs, the experts, right? They will dismantle the pseudo. The pseudos couldn't even breathe.
Or Reggie, I challenge you. Or they don't want to end up in a Chinese food carton being put in the microwave.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, there's that. There's definitely that.
You understand what I'm saying? They don't want to be. They don't want to be compared to lo mein and put in a microwave. See, I got a small memory of the bullshit.
Now look,
hold on, wait, keep it going. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Hold up, Brad.
Hold on, wait. No, I know, but the show is listen, I get it.
I'm telling you, this is worth it right now, bro.
Okay, go ahead. I got you.
Brother Reggie.
You know what I'm talking about, man.
I know what you're talking about, brother Reggie. Can I look? This is buried 2 hours into a conversation most people want to listen. Can you kind of let us know why Malefe Asante was kicked out? Why did they say that they didn't want to deal with him no more?
Because he was coming this way. He was there. He there. He there.
Dr. Malefe Asante is a master of communications. He got his PhD in communication. So when you get a master's in communication, you could be an expert on any communication. It doesn't have to be African, right? Doesn't have to be anything to do with Africa. So what Malefe did, like a lot of professors do, is that they find young scholars who want to put their work out, and he's happy to put their work out in his work, right? He's happy to do that. Some of the areas in which he talks about, he himself becomes an expert because he could coalesce and all the other people that's talking about the subject and bring them together. That's what a lot of college professors do. The college professors, what they do is they use their students as researchers. Why? Because if they want, let's say you're in a master's program, right? Your teacher is going to send you out to do research papers on the things that he's interested in. And so this was before ChatGPT or anything like that. So these professors would have 50 students trying to get their master's degree, right? And they would research their ass off, but they won't know that they're researching their ass off for the professors.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. The students will never find themselves or hardly quoted because the master would say, the teacher would say, no, if I do it, it's good. I don't want to bring you in because that's going to hurt the journal and stuff like that because you're not a PhD. So, but I'm gonna help you get your PhD. That's the game. That's the game. I know lots of students in these academic programs. They have great ideas, but you would never know it was their great idea. Never. Just like yes.
He didn't answer that question. That ain't the question.
Yeah, no, he didn't. You saying some of his great ideas were suppressed? That what you're saying?
I'm saying Afrocentricity is actually his wife's, a combination of him and his wife's, Karamu Asante's work, okay. Right? So I'm saying that I'm saying some of the encyclopedias is a combination of other people's work. I don't know. I went to Africa in 86 with Dr. Clark, and I ain't seen none of them. In 87, I went to Egypt with Dr. Ben. I know who came, who didn't come. And I'm saying Dr. Malachi Asante is the greatest that ever did it. He's the greatest that ever did it on Afrocentric, on what you call Afrocentric. And then got even more famous by getting into a debate on Afrocentricity and argued other people's work.
They say why they put them out though.
No, why?
That was the answer. That was the question.
No, because you know what? Because you got to understand that it becomes part of a camp in a cult, and people take sides.
So you're still not gonna answer it.
I know, man.
Why do
the man start talking about evolution and all that, yo? He started talking about Charles Darwin.
Listen, you people don't play me. You already know why he got kicked out. Some of it is personal, right? Some of it is personal dealings, right? Personal feelings, integrity. That's why people moved away. And the cult mentality, right?
So am I right? Am I right in what I said though? They put him out because he started talking about the white boy signs.
No, it was really personal dealings. There's so many personal dealings behind the scenes of a lot of these scholars. But listen, I'm not putting my life on the line just for some YouTube stuff. But I could tell some people personally, just don't say it was me. But the fact of the matter is, Malachi is not the worst, right? I know people that are far worse. Right? But
I like his information now, though. I got good information now.
Malachi puts out other people's. He's a great person putting out other information. He got moved away. They got upset with him because I think integrity issues.
Yeah, it's. Oh, look, it sounds like Brother Reggie got some affiliation that he might not want to break, and I don't blame him. What's the real answer?
Glad I ain't got no affiliation.
Yeah, what's the real?
I got affiliation with scientific literacy and just making sure, we arm ourselves against the charlatans that come amongst us.
That man just said he tried to protect his life.
That's what he said. I heard it.
And y'all tried to get this man killed over.
Reggie got stop it. Wait. My life is in danger if I say something about
Chef. I was sitting there like I know I heard him.
He said
I know I heard him correctly. Like I'm gonna rewind back to this part.
Reggie do too much.
Said,
I know.
He just said, "I'm trying.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you
not
this,
risking my life."
I like him, Sean. I like him. I'm not saying nothing
negative. Put your life in danger. I don't feel right.
Yeah, I won't put
like y'all trying to get this man hit or something. What are y'all?
Wait,
y'all gonna get killed over Afrocentric.
Watch this, family. Watch, Unc. If you don't take out remember. Shamaka Keita told you, please edit it. And if there's anything I said about anybody particular, please take it out. And I called you and I told you who he was talking to about and why. And if you don't take it out, they're going to talk about you. I'm talking about the scholars, because then they don't feel safe. Even though a person slips up,
What?
like
No,
do
you think, Reggie? Do you think I get? Hold on, Reggie. Hey, Reggie, do you think I get to be flying? Are you serious right now, Reggie?
No, I'm not.
I spend my damn money. You either take the money or you don't. You hear me, bro? Like, they can play that game with me all they want, yo. And you know, white people come on the platform all the damn time, and it ain't all this fake politics stuff. I don't disrespect no scholars, yo. I uphold scholars. Because the man didn't say nothing negative about whoever. He didn't. Come on, bro.
That's a pretty dog behind you.
By the way,
yeah, damn that. What's the dog name? Damn that. What's the dog name?
When you watch this back, you go
like
watch
that dog
this
right there,
dog. You go watch the dog react
right
to what you saying. It is diabolical the way this dog is sitting there like, who done pissed? Who done pissed my owner off?
Yo, you better listen to Reggie.
Let's get control, because hey Reggie, I'm with you, bro. I don't want your life in danger over Afro.
Yeah, I don't want you in danger, bro.
I ain't even. Now I know that Afrocentric scholars is gangbangers too. The whole world.
Where is Pan-African James top 5?
So I get it.
No,
I need to get Pan-African James.
Hey, but hold on, I gotta put Dr. Mayat name in there though. As far as like on my list that I had, if I had a list, yo, you know, I'm gonna put Cato on there. John Jackson, John Henry Clark. You know, I said Dr. Mayat, so that should be 5 of them right there. Dr. Mayat, John Jackson, Shamaka, Cater. Who else I got? I said John with that. That's 4.
Say yourself and the pseudo killers.
Listen,
you ain't got to say yourself. I'll go ahead and say it.
Yeah, it's the teams. I think.
I know, but you existed before PK. These things, you. It's funny you do scientific literacy, but you won't admit that it's scientifically literate to say that you existed before it, so both could be true.
Yeah, but I mean, my point is, yo, I think I wanted to show everybody that it's the groups. You know, Jordan will get you a bucket when you need it. He'll get you a bucket. I go get us a bucket. But when you're in them trenches, bro, you need somebody, you know what I mean, to bail you out sometime.
That's true. Michael Jordan cannot win a championship without Phil Jackson or Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, or Steve Kerr hit that shot. He passed it to him and he was ready. So, you know what I mean? I appreciate the value of humans, you know, coming together. And that's why I stand on the shoulders of John. It's like, y'all going to have Professor Smalls on here. Yep. Now, I don't agree with everything he say, but he was the first person that made me just, you know, look at Africa, right? You know, look at it and see what it is. So he kindly put me on that path. You know, he definitely the first person made me look at Africa like that. So, I mean, it's a long road to get to scientific literacy. And, you know, we just been tricked a lot of times, man. If we're not, and we call ourselves natural all the time, man. We natural people. Well, if you want to know about natural, which is nature, if you want to know, then you got to go to science. Because science is to know. But what is it? The scientists want to know. They want to know about the natural world. And so they sold us a wild bill of goods, the African American community, and about our history, how our history can help us. We talk about this logic. Well, if our history can help us, wouldn't we have to get the correct history? The wrong history couldn't help you. If you're under the mindset that the history will teach you, right? Then you would have to get the correct history. And then if you think like going to Egypt and studying Egypt going to help you, right? Then you cannot put the African American mindset on Egypt, because that ain't gonna help you. You think about it, we trying to change our mindset that went through colonialism. You know what I'm saying? So if you think Egypt can help you or Ghana can help you, then let the ancestors speak. Then let those indigenous people talk that talk and walk that walk. They was there prior to you. Don't make the same mistakes that the Europeans made. The Europeans went in there and put God on them, all kind of stuff on them, because they brought their paradigm. They felt like they had the greatest culture ever, and the way they seen the world was through the eyes of colonialism. That's what it was. So we should not, as African Americans, Black Americans, do that same thing to those ancient indigenous culture. And that's why I fight so hard around here. I fight hard because y'all claim knowing our history is going to help us. Then why are you going to make the Egyptians a bunch of African Americans then?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't you respect the valley and all this complexity in it? West Africa, Central Africa, these are different clans, different tribes, different kings. Why they gotta all be together? You don't do that to Europeans. You give them, you let Europeans be human. You know, we float across the green Sahara. You know what I'm saying? We fly through the air. We ain't did nothing wrong. We ain't never fought a war. Ain't never threw a stick at nobody. But you look at the Europeans. Europeans go through war. They go through famine. They go through murder. They go through everything. But everything they go through make them human, though. So yeah, I stay on everybody's head. I just do, bro. Because I think, you know, we capable of doing all the good things and all the bad things and everything in between. We built great civilization, hunter-gatherer civilizations, and they ain't got to be all connected for them to be who they was. That's crazy. You don't do that to Europe. You call everybody a European. Everybody not a European. Russians, they got different histories, different culture, different thing, and they didn't know nothing about Hubble group, so they wouldn't have known. So my thing is, I gave you what my list is, but my thing is, man, accuracy is important, yo. That's why I always lean to the expertise, because that's what Dr. Ben did. That's what John Henry Clark did. That's what John Jackson did. That's what Sheikh Anthony Diop did. And it's a travesty, and I'm going to close right here. It's really a travesty when brothers and sisters today take their outdated work and use it, and then we got to call them pseudo, because it's not the brothers and sisters that created the work that made it pseudo, right? All you got to do is read the back of their books. They use a high-level colleges, universities. Okay, but based off today's metrics, based off what we got now today, a lot of information is outdated. So you just don't promote the stuff they got wrong. But when you do, somebody gonna say, yo, that's pseudo, but it wasn't. They didn't create pseudo work, right? Chef will argue. He will say, yeah, some people had it in. No, we barely can comprehend science, right? Most people read on the 5th grade level. So I don't know, man. It's just a lot. All I'm saying is a complicated situation. It's a lot. And I just respect the brothers that was actually showing me Australopithecus, regardless if you think they pseudo today. Man, right there.
James.
Pan-African James, where you at? Pan-African James. We waiting on you. Speaking of books and back of books, it's fishing season. Here in New York, I think it starts, April 1st. I don't fish, but a lot of my friends do. Book by D.Q. Hampton. A bass fishing guide. Back of the book, like Unc said, more information. There's DQ. There's Tri-Media. The links is going to be in the chat for the EP. We got the merch t-shirt right there. Look at that. It's a DQ Hampton EP t-shirt. We're going to put the links in the chat. Where's Pan-African James at?
Fire.
You're running.
Gullah. I see Gullah in there, right? What up, man?
What's good with? I'm just listening, man. Eating chicken, listening.
Nah, we need top 5, top 4, top 3, something. You put the chicken down for.
I don't even know, bro. I like scientists, bro. I don't like conscious. I'm really part of the conscious community. I like.
So hold on. So you saying ain't no scientists in the conscious community?
If sure, I mean, conscious of what? Scientifically conscious? I wouldn't even consider Dr. Kieta a conscious person. I consider him a scientifically conscious person. You know what I'm saying? Even you know what I'm saying? Dr. Clark. You know what I'm saying? He never said I'm in the conscious community. None of them said that. The conscious community is the circus to me.
How about Brother Reggie?
I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yeah, what I do know is that I got a degree in computer science from the School of Engineering. That's what I do know. I do know that I worked at the Sharnbrook Center for Research in Black Culture. I do know for 16 and a half years I worked in a law office, head of IT. I do know that my son is in a PhD program and my ex-wife is a PhD. What I do know is that I actually interacted with some of the best minds of our generation, whether they got some things right or wrong. So fine, but that's why people do me. But I put my resume up, right, of a work that I've written and done and been in and been talked about, right? And other people put their work up, and that's the issue. To me, that's not a disrespect on what Brother Bella said about he don't know, but I will make you know.
No,
he just saying.
I don't want
I'm
to
gonna
know.
tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth, yo. He just feel like, you know, when in that Egyptian conversation, yo, you was wild with it. That's it, you know, that's what he really feel.
Here we go.
Yeah, he feel like he was wild. He feel like you could have stepped all the way up, and you know, you like to preserve friendships. I don't give a damn at the end of the day. I'm gonna get it out, and I feel like if we ever had something, we can heal. If we didn't have nothing, we can't heal. So yeah, you like to you won't tell James he's pseudo. See, James right there sitting there pseudo. You won't tell him he's pseudo. You won't say, yo, half that shit you be saying be wow, be crazy. You won't tell him.
I might listen.
Man, hold on, Reggie.
I knew I could get look.
Okay, we got Pan African James. What's up, man?
Got him.
Wait. Now all of a sudden your damn mic work.
I was getting my dinner. So excuse me.
All right, don't say nothing until you give us your top 5, and then say whatever you want, James. Your top 5 conscious community past 20 years.
Well, I guess you'd probably, if you're talking about the conscious community in the past 20 years, you started off with SETI, Sonetta. I guess that's what y'all do. That's what we doing here. Shaka Almost, Brother Reggie, and Smash.
Good list.
As much as you don't put Unc in, you don't put Unc or the pseudo killers in it. And that ain't even an alley-oop.
Because he just named 3 pseudos. Of course not.
He said, I named 3 pseudos.
Right.
But I'm just but we're talking about the conscious community. We're not talking about scholarship as far as like
you just
going
said
back to doctor.
Smash,
I'm talking about as far as like going back to Dr. Ben. That's 1970s and 80s. I can't do that.
The pseudo killers don't go back to the 70s.
You can go back as far as you want. Top 5.
No, well, he said 20 years, so I'm just talking about
he did it right.
Now we just changed the rules.
No. Okay, no. Real quick.
He said the past. He said
Hold on, James.
That man got a thing hanging off his head, yo. He got a piece of hair hanging off his head, this big. Shaka, yo, really, yo? That's what we talking.
But it doesn't matter about what he looks like. It matters.
Come on, son.
It matters about if he's telling the truth historically. That's all it matters.
He a grown man with an ancient.
Worried about what another man look like instead of
hold on, James. You just hold on. I'm not trying to. This is just
hold on. Gullah said something.
And I heard what he said. I don't want to. I'm not trying to start the war on this channel.
Okay. I didn't hear.
I heard exactly what he said. It was hilarious. Give me 1 second. You just said. You said Sonetta. Keep Smash. Who was the other 3? SETI.
Shaka Almost.
And
Brother Reggie.
And Brother Reggie. Okay, stop.
That's the top 5 right there.
Wait, now I asked you. Hold on. I asked you why you didn't say PK and Unc, and you said because what? I just want to be clear because you said because they're scientists or something, or what? What did you say?
I didn't even say anything about Unc. Them. Y'all asked me a question and then I don't know what went on.
No, because I said no. I did. I asked. Okay. I said why? Okay, then why wouldn't you answer it now? Why wouldn't you say Unc and PK?
Because I predate Unc and the PK. So I know about how they came about, who was in the group, who was. I mean, you want to
based on personal.
But this is what amazes me about this whole conversation, right? So you go throughout the history of these people of the groups that he assimilated, right? And then everybody seems to be pseudo that he picked. You know what I'm saying? And he says this is why he discarded them. So you have to take accountability for your your point in it. So you picked these people. So you must have didn't have enough knowledge to even know that they were pseudo.
No, they weren't pseudo. They went rogue on me. They went rogue on me. Tell the truth. Gotta tell the truth.
No, they didn't go wrong.
If you don't tell the truth, then I got to fight you to the end.
I fight you to the end. They were saying the whole time you met.
That's
what's going on. But see, y'all don't know. I know what's going on.
So can we be real? Since you know, since you gave us, since you gave us. No, it's not true.
I know where you got that whole concept of a team a team concept. You got that from Takai Kilimanjaro. That's where you got.
No, I didn't get that from no Takai Kilimanjaro.
Teams win.
I did not get that from Killer.
I did.
No, I didn't get that from him. I'm trying to tell you, nigga. Shit.
Got it from
selling dope in Baltimore, Maryland, having a team on the street, bro. How you gonna tell me? That's crazy.
Well,
have a team.
Y'all go look around.
No, bro, I didn't get it from him, man.
It's a PhD.
I didn't even start reading his book. I didn't have his books then, yo.
Yeah,
come on, yo. I didn't have his books till later on.
I bet you, if we went and looked on Facebook, because that documents everything. If you look
why would I have to lie? Why would I have to lie?
When you look at the time that he was dealing with Takai, if you went on his Facebook page, and then right after that, I bet you pseudo killers and all this other stuff. I bet it wasn't pre him meeting Takai.
No, but anyway, hold on. The pseudo killers is hold on. The pseudo killers was, but I'm saying Takai, that's my man, because he's the first person that stood up for me for being an atheist. He just ain't tell y'all. How about that? Now, don't make me tell it all. I'll tell it all right here. Now, yeah. All right. So then he reached out to me. And then I realized he got some nice work. I like his work. So the PhDs end up reaching out to me. While y'all talk all that craziness, yo, for real, when it's time just to have a serious conversation, yo, I'm talking to them for real. While they playing with y'all. So yeah, that's right. I love Kilimanjaro and the books he wrote. Damn right. But I ain't get the concept of having a team from that. I brought that from the street. Come on, because that's how I survived in the street. Ain't nobody in the team lose their life. Ain't nobody in the team go to jail, yo. So I knew the strength was in the damn team. Come on, bro. You making that up, man. Stop that.
That's cool.
No, as for picking pseudos, I tell it all since I'm telling it. As for picking pseudos, niggas did their own shit. Everybody start becoming an expert right in front of my damn eyes without the real paperwork. That's what happened. Tell the truth, bro. Everybody became an expert. Everybody start overturning them.
Had no degrees when you met them.
Hold on, I'm just gonna support them and talk for me, yo.
You gotta have a degree.
I'm gonna make my point, and then I'm gonna let you talk.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying niggas became experts overnight and start overthrowing modern academia and modern science and start saying what the damn Egyptians were saying when the experts didn't agree. And then niggas act like the experts agree with them. That's when I was like, nah, they out their mind, bro. Stop. Everybody know that. We gonna see. You just don't got no heart. Don't be mad at me because I got heart, yo. That's exactly what everybody did. They had their own idea, and they claimed it overthrew modern academia and modern science and overthrew Egyptology. Ask Reggie. Reggie got an idea that overthrows Egyptology. Ask him. He right here. That's what I say I ain't doing. Come on, bro. And I ain't starting. I'm Mr. Truth. I'm not the why I gotta be the bad guy for just telling the truth. Come on, bro. Be real. Yo, we gonna play the game. Come on, yo.
Unc is right. Unc is right.
I ain't lying on nobody, man. Smash got his own work, yo. His own
work. I appreciate the truth, bro. I love it.
No, hey, wait. While
that
I
was,
appreciate
that was a fire little statement.
Hold on, but while I appreciate the truth, we ain't trying to start no damn world.
No, it's not. No, they not. They got their own work, though, Brass. How is that starting something if they say they got their own work, yo? I commend them for having their own work. You know what I mean? Okay. But I'm saying that's not the consensus. That, you know what I'm saying? That's not in the halls of academia like that. But like Katie said, he said he support all of them. Katie said, I support that. He said it out of his mouth, bro. He said, I'm going to ride with him till the wheels fall off. I just felt like the wheels already fell off. Ain't my fault.
These backhanded compliments is
no, Katie, no. Sir.
Hey, shout out to Marcus in the chat. What'd you say, Gullah?
At that point, they riding with their feet out.
Yeah, but what y'all did see is y'all did see me in Wikipedia, and I didn't write it with the greats. You could chat GBT me if I'm resume Reggie. You could find my point.
Resume Reggie? Who said
Resume that? Reggie is a diabolical.
He run down his resume.
Don't worry about the chat, brother Reggie. Don't worry about the chat. We keeping an eye on them.
No, Mongo's my man, but he's making a point.
Oh, no, don't listen to Slade. Oh, no. Here's how you all messed up.
Slade, Donnie, what's up, y'all?
How you furious?
He telling you the truth. He's telling you the truth now.
Resume Reggie. That is
See,
so.
look, he
Hey,
just
look,
celebrating
y'all
his
tune
win.
in Saturday, man. Listen,
What's up,
y'all
Chef?
tune in Saturday, man. Logic is interviewing everybody that's watching now, man. Saturday, tune in. Logic is interviewing Professor James Smalls. So show up to watch him get his head beat in. I said, bro, you picked the right one. Listen, he give me so much slack in our Discord. You dig what I'm saying? I said, oh, because I'm the resident Afrocentrist blackologist over
Facts.
here, right? Like now I finally then became the one. I'm the blackologist.
Literally, bro. Hey, let me tell you something, bro. Hey, let me tell you something. You told me a long time ago about Chef and Corey, bro.
We the
Chef
blackologists.
is the blackety Negro I have ever encountered in my life. He will wake you up 7 o'clock in the morning. This is how he wakes me up every day in the Discord. I can't believe you voted for Donald Trump, bro. You must be you're a racist. Right. Yesterday, he says, I don't care what you talk about, bro. You voted Republican. I don't care what you talk about. You're a Trumper. Like, this is every day, nonstop. Him and Fetty. He's the resident. He is on an island in this Discord as the blackest man alive.
Man, Cuban.
Yeah, Cuban. And Cuban, and I told you, Cuban is the blackest person I know.
Man, Cuban, yo.
Oh, man, yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, hey, the consensus is that you're going to have an issue with Professor Smalls on Saturday. I hope you are preparing, because if I would assume he's Pan-Africanism, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's I would assume that,
he black.
I always say this, Logic. That's the final boss, bro. You know how you play whatever game you play. You get to the very end, you die 1,000 times. You ready to stop playing, and then Professor Small show up, and you just say, "I ain't playing this shit.
I ain't playing this shit."
But you know what? I feel like it's the perfect. It's really going to be a perfect conversation because our personalities kind of match, right? Like you might listen to his story and assume he's gonna be like a super duper aggressive dude, but he kind of
both laid back. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but some people can kill you laid back though.
Not like, but at the same time, I mean, if he do, he do. But we gonna be there to see. I put it to you just like that, right? I'm just as anxious and ready for it as I guess anybody else is who might want to come listen to it. I think, and personally, no matter how it goes, I know it's going to be a very productive conversation. So.
Yeah, I stole something from all of them. I stole something from James Smalls, from Dr. Ben, John Henry Clark. But I actually spent some time with James Smalls, though. I developed a relationship with him. I actually met him. So, like, I never met Dr. Ben. I missed the plane. I was coming to meet him and missed the daggone plane. I was late. Then he died like a week later. It's a wild story. It's truth, though. Reggie hooked me up. And Reggie was responsible to hook me up with the scholars because he seen I was worthy to actually talk to some real scholars. So the Smalls, I don't agree with a lot of stuff he be saying these days, man, but that's my man. We don't have to agree. I mean, he know how to talk to the people. I don't know how to talk to the people. Yeah, people don't want to hear what I gotta say half the time. I'm gonna get straight to it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get straight to it. And he know how to work his way in and work it around. I just don't feel like all that. I just want to get to it and move on. So, he do a good job, yo. So, I ain't really trying. I be starting trouble. I'm starting trouble because I felt like we could be on that level with everybody else, man. It's a way to get to the level, right? And I just feel like we all could get to the level. I just do, at least in our thinking. Brass, I don't know how you voted for Trump, though. That was funny. Yeah, he just brought, now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we ain't doing this.
No, I'm just saying it. No, listen. It was some business. Listen. It's some business things that Trump, right? And you might be in a certain bracket and it makes sense, right? But sometimes, you gotta let the scientific literacy play out right because he gonna mess up everybody's money at the end. The way he go about it, he don't show up like a president's supposed to. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Take it easy. So like the white boy, Elon Musk, right? What I learned was, and this, Brass, there's always been civilians part of the government, but not in the government. That's that's a norm, right? What the thing that became abnormal is you open your big mouth and you put them right there in front of you in the Oval damn office. That's the part we don't want to see that, bro. Like we don't want to think that this man out of nowhere with the wild father from South Africa is actually looking at our personal business, even if it's been happening before. The way he do it, I'm saying, let us dream a little bit. Let us guess about it a little bit. We don't want to see it that way.
Without throwing it in our face.
Yeah, come on, man.
I say every day in the Discord.
Horrible politician.
I like some of the things that they're trying to do. I hate every way that he's trying to do it.
Yeah.
I hate every single way that he's trying to do it. I do believe we should look at the budget and the government. I don't like how they're operating those. I believe we need to reassess and restructure our relationship with Canada. I don't think Canada should be the 51st state, and you don't need to say it every day. See, that's where I. No, I'm just saying. I do. Well, I'm
as an American.
I'm American.
Crazy, bro. Yeah, okay.
So are you not an
American, James?
No, he in that.
You said, "Am I not an American?" I know. I know why I was born there. See, this would be the problem with a lot of this stuff that's going on.
Go ahead, kill him.
Just because you was born an American, don't mean that America acknowledges you as an American, as treated you.
Yes, they did. You want to see my passport?
I can show you my ID if I wasn't worried.
Y'all keep stay on this ship and let's see how it works out.
I voted, bro.
Yeah,
are you broadcasting from outside the United States, bro? No, I'm just curious. Hey, James, are you broadcasting from outside the United States? Because that means we all are the same ship.
See, that's kid talk. It don't matter where I'm at.
Okay, then the kids tell the truth. You know what?
Hold up. What matters is if I'm telling the truth.
No, a kid will tell you the truth.
Damn. Okay, so how has America treated our people in this country?
Horribly.
Yeah, horribly at times, Joe. Yeah. Absolutely.
But yet I've had relatives from history die in world wars fighting for this country. It's a contradiction, but I'm an American.
What are you talking about, though?
Pan-African James. You as my
your microphone is low, Reggie.
He back. He good.
Yeah, Pan-African James, you are my brother, and I so respect you. But you cannot go to Africa and say the things that we are saying, even in that culture.
Gonna run them out of there,
right? If you say anything about Christianity or you say anything about Islam, you might not make it. You're not gonna have a whole discussion in front of a whole bunch of Africans. They're gonna come and get you and they're gonna arrest you, right? They done gave up their traditional religions for Islam and Christianity and for God, right? Their whole traditions. I'm talking about 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 years of tradition, right? But if you say something against Jesus, right, you're done, right? Even if you're talking for them and you're asking them about their bosom, their Ife, right? You no, they're like, listen, this is not the time and the place, right? So we have an idea about the Africa that we want, but I bet you what, to get out that country, you're gonna need your American passport because they're gonna be your last. I know
how it works internationally, Reggie.
That passport just killed him, Reggie. You just killed him. He is an American when it comes time to come home, yo.
But you got examples of African Americans.
No, answer that though.
You got examples of African Americans going over there on with some like Dr. Cambone. He's over there. He's not talking about Christianity, and he's still living. So, and it seems like they may pay attention to some of the things that he say, just about your approach and how you you speak with your people. You know, you can't go over there and be disrespectful, but they know there's something's wrong. Pan-Africanism is something that's a continental-wide idea. It's not just some fringe idea that they have on the continent. That's what I say. But as far as
we saying when you come back home, you use your passport and you happy and smiling. Tell the truth.
See, but that's what I'm saying though. You talking about something that's don't even have nothing to do with what the conversation is.
Y'all, that's what we say though.
You're talking about,
You
okay,
said you're not an American.
You gotta have passports. You gotta have passports in Africa
because you're an American, bro.
In Europe, you gotta have passports in India. All over the world, you gotta have passports. So
oh, that's not what we're saying.
Yeah,
remember, hey yo, remember when Russia attacked? Hey yo, remember when Russia attacked? What did Russia just attack? A couple years ago.
Ukraine.
Yeah, Ukraine.
And remember, people was trying to escape to Poland. Y'all remember that, right?
Yeah.
And the Polish government was like, "I'm not letting y'all Africans in here."
Mm-hmm.
Not at all.
But they let the African Americans in there, bro. So you to stay, yo. I want to tell the truth right now. So you saying you wouldn't have been an African American on that day? You to stay, yo. Is that what you trying to tell us, bro?
No,
I ain't just answer the question,
yo.
Those
type of analogies,
show some heart, yo.
Don't got nothing to do. It don't got nothing to do with the racist Polish people and what they did. Yeah, they still seen your ass as a black person.
They didn't. No, they didn't.
I wonder how many black. Hold up. I wonder how many black African Americans was in Poland that tried to get out, or was these European Americans, or was these black?
No, they was African Americans.
It was African Americans, yo. They put them to the front of the line, yo. They put them to the front of the line. Was like, yo, you better not mess with them Americans.
Right.
Because you know, hey, but you know why? Because let me tell you something. We may be, no matter how they treat us in this country, kill an African American or kill anything to say American in it in another country.
Yeah, it's the whole
just kill thing. One. Just kill one. Just kill them. See what happens. See?
Like
it'd be like Stephen A. Smith said to LeBron James, if he would have punched me, I'd have hit him immediately.
Yeah.
He said I'd have swung back immediately. Yeah, that by the way, on the side note,
this is strange.
That video of Stephen A. Smith throwing punches was hilarious.
So y'all don't know about history then? Is that what y'all telling me?
No, I don't trust you with history though. But I don't trust you.
Because you in America. Your statement makes sense if you would listen. Hey James, your statement would make so much more sense if you was broadcasting from outside the United States of America because you believed in what you were saying. So other than that, you just talking, James.
Yeah,
so you don't know that American got like a $30-something trillion debt.
Then why are you still here?
You help make the debt.
Yeah, like you ain't had nothing to do with it.
I didn't help make nothing. They got their wealth off our ancestors' free labor.
I agree.
See, now that they don't got free labor no more, now they have a disadvantage.
Why aren't you still here
on this planet, catching up and getting ready to surpass this country? Y'all oblivious to what's going on.
No, we're not. We are the ones that are. No, we're the ones that's telling you we're Americans. You the one telling us you hate it here. It's the worst place ever. They destroyed your ancestors.
That ain't what I said. I said I acknowledge
you still live here.
How this country treats my people, and I'm not cool with that. So I ain't gonna never be cool with somebody that's treat my people like they the last on the planet.
Did you vote?
If y'all want to be hip parade to this situation,
no, did you vote?
No. Okay, so now I got a simple question.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Did you vote? No. Did you vote?
What does that have to do with
everything?
So you think voting has nothing to do with
okay, so hold on. So y'all think y'all think that
he don't care about us.
This is what I mean when you gonna turn yourself into a contradiction.
Y'all believe that Trump is better for the United States.
Did you vote?
No,
we didn't ask about Trump. We didn't ask about Kamala Harris. We asked, did you do your civic duty and vote? Did you vote?
Yeah, I'm
yes or no. I don't care who you voted for. Did you vote,
James?
Man, don't ask me silly questions.
Then you didn't. So if you ain't participating, I mean,
but you didn't vote either.
No, you wild.
You voted for Trump,
you wild.
Yeah, he voted for Trump. You think he voted? The man voted for Trump.
You might have a point there.
They go to moving to the goalpost. What are you talking about? They go to moving to the goalpost.
He said you wasted your vote, Brass. He said you wasted your vote.
Get him, James. Get him, James. What are you talking about here? No, I'm just telling you that all of this who you voted for, they just moved from what you did.
No. Listen. We can laugh and it's humorous. I get it. But if you did not participate, if you did not do a civic duty to vote for either one of them,
I did better than whoever voted.
Then your complaint, then you will stay forever in the position of a complaint.
Anybody that voted for either party.
What did you do?
I mean, because
what did you do? Tell us what you did that was better.
See, this what I'm saying. No matter who y'all voted for, it ain't gonna be beneficial to you.
Oh,
Why?
That's crazy, man.
Oh, see? Y'all
okay.
What
policies have Trump put in out into
now,
bro? He put a new bill on. He put a new bill on. He writing a new bill at the.
Why would I answer the question of a person that just said
for us?
No matter who you vote for, there's nothing that could have been done
for African Americans right now. Go.
What?
That's not even what he asked me, bro.
He signs executive orders every day. Tell me the bill that he signed.
Do you understand the difference between the executive order and a bill?
You might let me get it out.
No, why should I? You just said it don't matter if you vote for either side.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to do. You don't want to do.
Hold on, hey James, real quick. Let me just say this. And y'all know I have these political conversations and get knocked for whatever I voted for, this, that, and the other. But at a bare minimum, I don't mind having a conversation with somebody if you have the legal right to vote that actually did. A person that says that I'm not voting for either side cannot ask me about any policy because they have nothing to do with it. Nothing. You cannot sit on the sidelines and complain. If that's your right, then just do that.
Hold on.
Just do that. Don't ask me about policy.
Don't ask me if I voted then.
You answer. You gave the answer. You don't want to answer.
Don't get mad when I tell you the flaws in voting gear.
That's fine. You're on the sideline. Cheer.
Right. Where I need to be at. Let them do what they gonna do.
Is you old enough to vote?
Hell yeah.
Right.
He got
just
to be
chose
old
not
to
to.
vote. Yeah.
Man, if it's two people that it's just crazy to me. You got two people that you don't want to vote for neither one of them, but you say I'm gonna vote for one because I got to vote.
So you think somewhere? So
that's the dumbest shit in the world.
In the United States,
I don't like neither one of them. I'm not voting.
Let me ask you a simple question. Hold on, James. Let me ask you a question, and then logic hits, or anybody can answer. But I'm asking you specifically because we had this conversation before. What in the world do you think would change for Black people in these United States without policy and legislation?
Not a damn thing. That's how the system works. You gotta understand the system. You gotta understand the government.
So if we're not going to participate in policy and legislation, but sit on the sidelines and say, ain't nothing working for us, ain't nothing ever going to happen for us. Do that make any sense whatsoever?
Who said to do that?
No, it's slap crazy. It's crazy.
Who said to do that, though?
That's all. I wasn't saying you.
So you got to vote to get some stuff done.
No, I know hit dogs holler all day long, but I never said
crazy.
Your name.
You think you got to vote?
I never
said your name. Look at what we benefit, like the civil rights bill. That's bills, yo. That's measures.
I thought they just took most of that back.
Well, that's the point, though. See, that is the point. And that's why I wouldn't understand why Brass did that. Right? I don't think Brass knew that man was going to start going after that. And then he made it pejorative, yo.
They told you
Project 2025. They told us everything they was going to do.
Act like they didn't know. What are you Don't be trying to let people out.
Project 2025. They going to enact every bit of that they can. They said it.
He's trying to let them off the hook. We ain't doing that. They put it out there before you even vote.
Yeah, you're right. But he said he wasn't found in 2025. Remember, he had his own.
He's a liar. Everybody know that.
Say that again. Wait, say that again.
He's a liar, though. Who listens to liars?
Hold on. Say that one more time.
Who listens to liars?
Hold on, bro.
Obviously, majority of the country, right? They listen to liars, right? He's a liar. He's a known liar.
Yeah, the 2025 wasn't his program.
So. Yeah, no, when he said he wasn't, that means he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knew that. I thought they knew that.
Hard, man.
Hey, if y'all want, I'll make y'all proud. I voted for Barack Obama that first term. Y'all had
all right, okay, you voted before. All right, okay.
So did I.
Did you vote?
I guess
no. I ain't letting you get away with that because that means you believe your vote is worth something and you ain't you.
Nah, I did that for symbolic.
Why you believe in any?
That was symbolic. That was symbolic.
Man,
that was purely symbolic. Like everybody else that voted, it was purely symbolic. The only reason why y'all voted because y'all wanted to see a Black man in the office for the first time in history. That's what it was about. We wanted to see if that was going to happen. It did. But we seen that it didn't really benefit
After
us.
George Bush, it was really no question whether he's going to win or not.
I don't know, but it happened. I never thought it was going to happen in my lifetime. I'm going to keep it real.
right? Like
no, I don't think any of us started. But after George Bush dropped the ball, weapons of mass destruction, there was no way a Republican was going to take office. So Obama was going to win regardless, and he earned it, and he deserved it, whether he was selected or elected.
Yo, I don't even remember who he ran against. Who was he? Who did he run against?
The person that lost. Nobody remembers.
McCain.
Oh, that's the damn shame. He said McCain. You sure right?
Nobody remembers who loses. Nobody.
Yeah, you're right.
Who won second place in the Olympics in the 100 meters this year? Yeah.
Who was it? The U.S.
I don't know exactly. Like
was
nobody's
Jamaica?
number two. That's the reason why they number two. They ain't supposed to get remembered. But shout out to Chilimwe in the chat. I know we have not diabolical. We are completely different politically, but I respect the man's intelligence. Did everybody give their list?
No.
Who didn't get a list?
Yeah, we got derailed.
I didn't.
No, I mean, I think we got.
Cuban didn't give his list.
No, Cuban's list. Cuban did give his list.
I changed.
Cuban said Dr. York.
I changed my list.
Valentine and Polite.
I changed it, bro.
Wow.
I'm looking at the second. What did you change it to?
I changed it in my head. I just haven't said it yet, so I changed it. So.
Oh, come on! I'm putting your original list on the screen. You gonna?
No. I thought.
No. You can change it, but that's your original list.
Madam Grabowski, Alex Dr. York.
That's funny, yo.
Phil Valentine, Bobby.
Crazy, yo.
Is he playing?
He did.
Why you put Phil Valentine on the list with them?
Yep. Because a lot of the ideologies were inspired by Madam Blavatsky and Alex Ducati.
Yeah, they got it from all the white boys.
Is that the lady who? That's the lady who debated Dr. Ben. Is that the lady who debated Dr. Ben?
No, that's
Lefkowitz. He's talking about the lady, the cultist lady. You know, she like the the 10 for at that point.
Why is there
top five dead or alive? I'll fight anybody. Murray was top 5 dead or alive.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but
no, she actually did a better job than we realized on some parts of the conversation, yo.
That's the people of the new age. That's the new age science people, right?
No,
not Lefkowitz.
No. I'm talking about Blavatsky.
Yeah.
Blavatsky, that's the new age science people.
Yeah,
right? And they low key was like some demon worshippers or something like that too. Right?
That's Jabari and them.
Yeah, I think she resurrected somebody.
Wait a minute, that's where I got it from. Hold on, that's the Kemet lady. That's the lady. Hold on, go ahead, y'all look it up. I looked this up before. I don't know what I was doing. I must have been bored as hell. Go ahead. I looked this up before. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. I'm about to close the show. Y'all give y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's. I guess it's my turn. I don't got 5 people, bro. I can't.
Yes, you do. It's just you ain't got it because they here now.
I can't give you 5 because there's like a layer of respect there for me. Like I honestly, I feel like to some degree I can't include Dr. Clark and Polite in those same shit. Like I just can't do it. Right?
Why not?
Well, because I got some respect for Dr. Clark. I understand what his goals were, and like even if he did get some stuff wrong, I feel like based on what time period he's in, you can't compare somebody who comes after him who has the internet can easily look up what he's talking about and either say it's right or wrong. So I'm talking about somebody who basically purposely is wrong and somebody who might be wrong based on
made a mistake. I got you. So why would you have Polite in your top 5?
I didn't say he was. I'm just saying I wouldn't put those. So everybody
what
who
would your top 5 be?
So everybody I would mention is basically all people like y'all was saying. I don't pretty much respect, right? Me personally, right? Like.
So who's the top 5 list you don't respect?
The top 5 I don't respect, right?
Okay. Let's get to it.
He trying to get to it.
He's starting to establish that, right? So now I got York, right? I got it's hard, bro. I don't want to say the people's name out.
So goddamn influential.
I got York. No, I got Jabari. I'm gonna have to put
Wait, time out. You just said you wouldn't put John Henry Clark and Polite next to each other, but then you started your list with York and Jabari?
Yeah.
Damn. Go ahead. My bad.
York, Jabari. I'm gonna go with Shaka Tazariak. And one last one, I'm gonna just put I guess we gotta put the light out there since it's I don't really, mess
So
with
you
y'all.
just don't like Jabari. That's
It ain't that, right? I feel like is intelligent as I can assume he is based on how he articulates words, that's even more reason for me to hold you accountable for what he's
saying. Yeah, Dr. Clark didn't work constantly, Like he was really
you smart.
No, but what I'm saying, the reason why I say that, listen, follow me real quick. And y'all don't leave. We're gonna close in a second, but don't leave. Man. You just you said York first, then you said Jabari. Reason why I say you don't like him, whether the man is wrong, whether the man is pseudo, he ain't Dr. York though.
No.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's what I mean. Like,
So he doing it on purpose though, right? I can't take that away from it. I feel like he's somebody who I would assume is educated, is very smart, and is doing it on purpose. I can't respect
doing
that.
What on purpose?
What is he doing on purpose? Being wrong on purpose, right?
What are you wrong about?
Be specific.
He's espousing the misinformation on purpose, and he's doing exactly what Unc said earlier, right? You are framing this in a way that you're telling black people this helps them while you're being wrong and doing it on purpose. All of that combined, I can't mess with
Okay.
Now, I don't deal with that type of information and that aspect. But
yes, you do.
No, I don't. I'm not a.
What you think Smash be talking about?
Smash is not talking about what Jabari is talking about. He's talking about reading text. This is crazy. You even asking this question. He's talking about the ability to read text. Anybody? Hold on. You ask, no.
Let him finish.
No, Jabari ain't talking about reading no text. He's talking about incorporating a spiritual system into something like it, just like any other religion, and that's something that Dr. Clark was against, right? So that's what the problem is with Jabari. But I understand if that's what he wants to do as a person, and I'm not going to be tripping on a grown man if that's what he want to do. I'm not doing it. You see what I'm saying? And that's just all it is to it. But as far as like interjecting Dr. Clark into that conversation, or even Polite and all of those people, how you articulate yourself is what the problem is in this community. As long as you sound smart, people will gravitate you, and they don't even know what the hell you talking about.
Can't argue with that.
That's what's wrong with these people.
Hey, I can't argue with that.
That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with the community. Because you can be right and you can tell people stuff, and they'll sit up and they'll ostracize you, can make up names for you. You will be 100% correct. And they'll sit up and make a name for you and be joking and talking about.
You talking about yourself.
Hold on. And they talking about.
You talking about yourself. Definitely talking about yourself, bro.
No, I'm talking about actually. I'm talking about you. Damn. If you want to get to it.
Yeah, get to it.
About you.
Yeah. And see, it's called comprehension. He does not comprehend.
Y'all got about 15 minutes to get to it.
Hey, Logic, he didn't comprehend because I said you're talking about yourself, bro. And I'm the one that you got. I agree with you.
I'm talking about
you. He talking about himself.
No, I'm not talking about myself.
You are. I'm the guy. Hold on. I'm the guy that make up names about people. That's me, right? You saying I do that?
It might be you and a couple
definitely
of
me. I admit that.
That's what y'all do. But it's cloaked in ignorance of the conversation.
Like what?
Like you don't be knowing what you're talking about when you're talking about science and genetics and stuff like that. You listen to Ngozi and Ngozi. I don't know what's wrong with Ngozi. Yeah, because you do this all the time. You champion Ngozi when you don't even know what Ngozi is talking about.
I don't know what
That's how you got in trouble with the Amara Squad, because you really got some people that you didn't know what the hell they was talking about and they sounded smart. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, so you banging on smashing them now? At least you got some heart.
No, because what I'm saying
is, they was on the wrong spot. Yeah, take it back.
That's how you try to divide and talk.
Yeah, you talking about smashing them now. You know that, right?
Let me tell you something. When it comes to smash, he's only talking about, because I'm smart enough to be able to understand stuff. See, he's only talking about the comprehension to be able to read a text, which is something that humans have the ability to do. That is the only thing he's talking about. He went in, he's gained the ability to read a text The ancient text that these Egyptologists went to school to do, and he can do the same thing that they do. That he's just a human.
No, he can't.
Just like them. Yeah, he can. He can read that stuff just like they can.
No, he can't.
Just like Reggie can do it, and he's right on the path.
I ain't even listening, yo.
So
that's why you get scammed.
Hold up. Reggie can't read the text. You telling us that?
That's why you get scammed, though, bro.
Hold up, Reggie.
It ain't about reading the text.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it's about.
Come on,
you can't read the text.
Hold on, you didn't say your piece, yo.
People who can read,
you didn't say your piece, bro. You said your piece, right?
That's wrong.
No, I think
let say his piece, and then everybody get.
Look, see, this is how I go. Here go the flim-flam piece right here. They overemphasize being able to read the daggone text. I agree. It's definitely important. But everybody can read the text. Europeans can read the text. Chinese people can read the text. African Americans can read the text. Nile Valley indigenous Africans could read the text. Egyptians, they can read the text. What's the difference, though? The difference is putting things in its proper cultural context is king. Not the fact that you can read it, but can you put it in its proper Nile Valley indigenous context is what rules the day. See, so you can trick everybody else. Everybody, homo, they can read, but can they put it in the proper cultural context and allow the ancestors to speak? Do they allow the ancestors to say who they are and what they are? Or do they make the ancestors sound like a bunch of African Americans, glorifying their skin color? Only people who have been through a traumatic experience would glorify their skin color, because their traumatic experience said that their skin was filthy and dirty and made them subhuman. It was their skin that made them non-factors on planet Earth based off of people naming themselves white. It was colonialism. In the 50s, you would have the white Jesus in your church, in your house. It was the black power in response to while white people degrading our skin color, saying we was the devil, saying we was evil, saying we were shrouded in darkness. And we stood up, we said black power, and we glorified the beauty of our skin. We did it because we had a bunch of nitwits who racialized us and put us at the bottom of the damn totem pole. That is a traumatic experience, bro. So African Americans go through the traumatic experience. We glorify our skin color. But indigenous Africans in the Nile Valley, they did not go through a traumatic experience based off their damn skin color. For the first 350,000 years, humans was not putting racialized value on things. It's a new thing on the block. So no, Nile Valley Africans ain't concerned about their blackness and how important black and proud and all that. No, they are not. And I ain't got to read no text to figure that out. Y'all tripping, and y'all know y'all.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Yeah, go ahead, bring in the black cows and the black bulls and watch. Here you go. Watch.
See, that's
of course. Because that is in fact how the African ancestors describe themselves. Exactly how. So when Winnes says in the pyramid text that he is the black ram, son of the Kemet, which is the black sheep, he is speaking for himself. When they are calling themselves the noble cattle, right? Or the Neter Awat, which is the divine cattle, they are speaking for themselves, right? When they use the word Kem and Kemet, they are not talking about skin color, right? Kim means something else than skin.
Share my screen. Color. Share my screen.
Wait, I didn't finish talking.
Go ahead.
I didn't finish talking. So they are talking about some spiritual, religious, community understanding of who they are. So we get it wrong because we are the ones who
you gotta share my screen, Logic.
You cut me off. See, that's
I'm
the
not,
channel.
I'm not. Go ahead. I'm just telling you to share my screen.
No.
All right, go ahead, Reggie.
So you're gonna share your screen while I'm talking.
Go ahead, Reggie. You just talking. I'm not gonna talk. Go ahead.
I can share my screen.
I know you can, Reg.
After you finish. So you cut me off, my good brother. I like young guy.
No, Reggie. Hey, Reggie, go ahead and finish your piece. I got some questions to ask you based off what you said, Reggie. And I'm gonna ask you this, Reggie. And then you're on the spot, right? You can either tap out or answer the question. That's on you.
So I had every opportunity to share my screen. I did not because we're just talking. So now
I'm not. No. I want to know. You said something about blackness and Egyptians. I want to see. Do you agree with these statements right here? And then I'll know exactly where you at, Reggie. Because this is the gist of the conversation,
you know
Reggie.
Why you should know? Because I wrote a.
Your mic is cutting in and out, Reggie. We can't hear you sometimes. If just me or what?
No, it's Reggie.
I read synchronicity. What's it called? Synchronicity.
Centricity, Afrocentricity.
No, synchronicity is his article.
Oh, okay. Synchronism. Can't hear you, Reggie. Syncretism.
Plug your mic in, Reggie. It's something wrong.
I don't know. Hey, Chef, you see the screen, right, Chef?
Yeah. I don't think Reggie was finished cooking you.
Go ahead, Reggie. Cook me, Reggie, because I want to ask you, do you agree with these statements right here, and then we'll know what you're talking about when you start talking about black. See, everybody running all around, but we got it right here. We know what it was we was fighting over. Go ahead, Reggie.
No, you're going to play what you're going to play.
I'm not going to play anything. No, I'm not going to play anything. I'm actually not. I'm going to read these statements, the premise, what the premise is.
Okay, wait 1 second. So if you're going to read it, so let me pull up the screen so I can read it. I have, okay. Okay, you want me to answer this?
Do you agree with the first one? The majority of the ancient Egyptians were black people from the South. Yes or no?
Yes, I'll answer for it.
Okay, go ahead, Reggie. I'm ready.
Wait, hold up. It depends on what you mean.
I don't know. It means that's what Smash is saying.
So this is my point. So my point is you're asking me to respond.
Just say yes or no.
To respond.
I'm going through the questions. Then you can get deep and philosophical after I run the questions. Look, James said yes.
I will answer yes. One, yes.
The second one, the ancient Egyptians called themselves black. Do you agree with that, Reggie?
The translated term from Kemet, yes.
So no, did the ancient Egyptians call themselves black, bro?
They called themselves
the translated word.
Meaning black. Come on, bro. Don't play.
He said yes or no.
Yes.
Yes.
There was no ancient Egyptians. God damn it.
No, we're not doing Reggie. Don't do that,
no.
Hey, don't do that, Reggie.
He already said yes.
Yes. 3. The word Kemet or Kemetu can mean a group of black people, a black collective. Absolutely. You agree with that, Reggie?
Yep.
Reggie.
He said absolutely. He said
right. Absolutely. So then all that black bull stuff is out of here because you mean what you mean. That's my whole point. Knock it off.
Skin color.
No, that's what they're talking about. Stop it, bro. Bro, you gotta stop that. See, that's incoherency. That's the point. I'm done. That's right. See how I go? Right. Nah, hey Reg, you can have it. I'm done. I'm done. See them? See how they do that, Chef? See, there's no real, won't nobody see, no way, yo. Switch back and forth. That's the skin color. I ain't talking about the skin color. I'm not a man.
He know what Smash mean, and when he's on Smash channel, he's agreeing with it.
Right.
So whatever he's saying, whatever you're saying now, and I heard you say this though, Reggie, you're consistent, right? I ain't taking nothing away from you. You're actually consistent, right? But if you can clear it up over here, then why don't you clear it up over there? If you're saying it don't mean skin color here, then you should be over there fighting James and them every day because that's what they mean when they saying it. And
have some heart, Reggie.
And you be sitting right there.
Mm-hmm.
So are we to believe you now? Like which one is it?
Yeah, they think Egypt look like AI art,
Yeah. At least James is standing on his. I say I can respect James for that. I ain't mad at James. At least I know we can have a coherent conversation on it. At least he ain't trying to trick me back and forth like he mean that. So what about you, Reggie, about the black bulls and the black color? What? See, we don't understand, Reg. That's the point.
It means it for themselves.
Hold on, let me share my screen real quick, man. Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah,
Hey, can you read this right here for us?
That ain't even important, bro. Like, you tripping right now.
How do I
hold up. No, I want you to read this right here, though.
Watch this, Chef. Watch how I do it.
This is Charles. This is from Charles Darwin. This is your guy. When they went around the world, when they went around the world, this is what they said the Zulus did for their king. They said that one of the titles of the Zulu king is "You who are black." They didn't need Europeans to venerate black like you keep saying. What? So why would they be one of the titles of the king?
Man, all right, man. What the hell?
No. But it got a lot to do with it because before they
can you share your screen again, please, so we can make sure you ain't tricking us? Please share your screen, sir.
About black, and they already was venerated as.
I don't trust you. Share your screen.
You're not the first person, the first European to come in contact with some Zulus.
No, he's giving an account of. See, this comes from. Hold on, let me scroll up so y'all can see where it comes
we can't see nothing, bro. You're not sharing your screen.
Y'all don't see this?
No, hell no. Hey, Brass.
The host gone. Him and Logic gone. We can't.
Oh, okay, my bad. Then I was just trying to, but that comes from Charles Darwin, man. So when they went around the world,
what he said?
When they went around, when they went around the world documenting behavior,
where you at?
What people found attractive from Europeans to Africans to people in Papua New Guinea. They went all around the world documenting butterflies, humans, behavior, and everything. They said that the Africans
that don't sound like
they said that the Africans had a veneration for black.
Nah,
as far as beauty.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm gonna read the title. I'm gonna read the title in the chapter for you, so you can go look it up. Hold up. This is what you do. This is what you do. Anybody that's listening, look up Charles Darwin, Descent of Man, chapter 19, and then what you do when you get that page right there, just hit C and F, and then put Zulu off in there, and it's gonna take you to the.
Share your screen. Hits back.
I can do it. I can do it now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hold on, because I was over here. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying is they did not need European influence to know that they was black. Just like the text that the brother Reggie them is showing, they're reading the text and they're saying that they got an affinity for black. The gods are black, like a saw is black. They telling you a set is black. They why would they put that in their conversation? But anyway. But what the Zulus got to do with it because somebody, hold on, what the Zulus got to do with it because somebody, now this is Charles Darwin. This is us people. Now check this out. So you can look at this. Now I'm gonna go all the way down to where they talk about the Zulus at. And what they're doing is they're going around the world documenting human behavior about what they find attractive, what they find
what book is that, yo?
The Descent of Man.
But anyway, let me go down.
Read it because you can't read, yo. So I already know. When I say you can't read, I mean you're not comprehending what you read.
Paragraph, excuse me.
All right, go ahead.
This is what it said.
I already read it. He's not saying what he's saying.
All right, go ahead.
It says one of the titles of the Zulu king is "You who are black." It's not saying that. Am I not reading what's in blue here?
Keep reading.
I don't have to keep reading. Y'all read the rest of it. I already read it. But what it's going to do is they're going to talk about what Africans prefer. They're going to talk about they didn't like white because they thought it was a ghost. This is what they were talking about in the 1800s. You see the dates right here? This is what they were documenting, just like they documented the butterflies. They documented everything else when they went around documenting and taxonomizing the word. So y'all can go look at this for yourself. You can go back and screenshot it, but I've already read it.
So Darwin saying that the Zulus called themselves black.
Yeah.
Before European.
Yeah, they venerated black. That was the title of the king. You who are black. See what I'm saying? So that's before European influence, like keep telling us, right out of his own man's book. But anyway, some people be just talking.
Right.
Y'all better pay attention.
What you got to say for that,
I'm gonna put it in ChatGPT and see what he say. I ain't
all humans are 99.9%
Darwin on
according to
What book is that?
He still believe that.
It is the Descent of Man, chapter 19, on the Zulus.
I didn't put that there.
You didn't. You definitely didn't.
But see what I'm saying? So that kills the whole argument of Africans not knowing about it.
Hold on. The quote you provided appears to reflect a 19th century colonial attitude towards African standards and beauty and identity, specifically the relation to colonialism and cultural aesthetics. Okay, let's unpack this.
Go look at the actual quote.
The idea that no girl would marry him because he was so fair, and the use of "you who are black" as a royal Zulu epithet, both reflect African cultural values. All right.
Oh shit, boy.
And you say that's in what book?
That's your you should know. You
the Descent of Man. Hold on. Wait.
He's giving an account of what the people, he didn't go do it. Some more Europeans went around. He just got a collection of what they said when they went down there. Some Europeans went to West Africa. They said they documented what they said. You know what they did.
And what was that, yo?
So why you act like you don't know what Charles Darwin did?
Because I don't know everything that Charles Darwin did. I never said I did, bro.
That's crazy.
So you saying Charles Darwin ain't right there? He wrote what somebody else did.
Yeah, he just documented what other people said they said, because you can't go everywhere. So
and
somebody else was a scholar.
And you're saying this connects you to Egypt. This is what they were saying in Egypt.
There they go. See
that's what I'm saying. No, I'm actually what I'm saying.
When you learn something, homie. Instead of trying to start that.
Nah, man, that's not even a time period of the ancient. Why is you doing this though, yo?
I'm doing that because it's whole different people. See, that's when you know people don't understand stuff.
I think his point was that Africans on their own came up with a concept of black without Europeans. I think that was his.
Well, we never said they didn't come up with a black. We never said that.
I'm talking about for themselves without colonialism, because I think you were saying that the traumatic experiences made
people racializing. Because that's the key word in it.
But they did it
calling you black people
to that quote.
This is why we ain't never going nowhere.
Now we're gonna go somewhere.
If it take you this long to get with what's going on, we in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know, yo. You flashed it up. You took it down.
It should not take you that long.
Yeah, it should.
To figure out what I just read.
Yeah.
You got to chat GPT. Just use your brain.
I'm not using my brain.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right.
The brain ain't more powerful than chat.
You tricked me. Because you tricked me.
I did not. I just gave you some information that you didn't know, my brother. That's cool. That's why we learning. But that's what it is. And that 99.9% that you keep talking about, that I've been telling you for the last couple of years, yeah, I was right.
Yeah, I ain't listening to you, bro.
I know. That's what's wrong with you.
Right
you
about
don't
what,
listen.
yo? Right about what?
All humans are not 99.9% the same, like I've been telling you for like the last.
You said what,
years.
yo?
Remember you argued me down. We can don't make me go into the archive, but you argued me down and said that all humans ain't 99.9% the same.
They not? What are they? What are they
then, yo?
Well, all humans are 99.9% the same, but people with integration are not 99.9% the same. You have to account for the integration. What? It's called structural variant. But either which way it go, that's above.
Explain that to us.
You need to
rewind the tape. We're in your class, James. Explain that to us.
James,
explain that to us, James.
James, listen.
Why would you bring that up and not explain that to us?
I'm not telling you nothing.
Can I offer this?
Just wait till I'm
polite. Then go remember some shit and don't know.
No. I'm gonna present it. Trust me, because that's what I'm working on now.
James, can I present what the difference might be?
Huh?
Does that make sense? Listen, the difference is in the point something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the difference in Africans and non-Africans is still in after the decimal point, right?
Yes, correct. But it changed. See, no, just pay attention, Sheriff. I'm just gonna talk to you. In 1999, the human they sequenced the human genome.
Yes,
that's when they said that we was 99.9% the same. They did not know about integration until 2010. So you have to account for that something that you didn't know about, don't you? You just don't. The math don't stay the same.
So what's the new math? So what's the new
math? The new math is like 99.6% the same.
Oh, they got it a little bit more accurate.
Yes.
All right, so it's still.
But I've been telling y'all this for the last 3 years, and y'all been laughing and playing.
What's that, yo?
But anyway,
0.6 and 0.9. He's saying.
Don't even listen to him.
So he hit us with the 2 points.
Yeah.
With the
no.
With a point.
No, because those points really matter. That's a big difference. You think it's minimal.
99%.
Now you're going to minimalize it. Now I'm right.
It went from 99.9 to 99.6.
Yes.
Okay.
James don't even know what that means, James.
Yeah, he don't know how to do the math. He don't even know how to do the equation.
I know.
You sure right, Gullah. You don't even know what I'm talking about. That's what be wild when people be talking to you and they don't even know what you're talking about. They just
we don't. We asked you to explain it. You refuse to do it.
Well, I'm gonna put a presentation together. Go ahead, Gullah. Let me be that. Go ahead. What you say?
I'm just saying you use they and them. We don't know who you're talking about.
Well, you people that just been disagreeing with what I've been talking about.
Name them. Who the people? Who did the math?
I guess. No, I'm talking about the people that disagree. Because I've been talking about it, and I've been gotten a nickname Neanderthal James and all kind of shit, right? So I've been talking about and intrigued about this whole conversation since it popped off. Matter of fact, I got a show with Unc in 2015 introducing him to it, and he didn't know what I was talking about
at all.
At all.
Yeah.
I still don't.
I know, and that's a problem. for someone to be scientifically literate, to be illiterate about something scientific is kind of wild.
Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
My turn. Yes, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Here we go.
Now he gonna still say it's 99.
Here we go. We back to the Zulu Kings, and they playing with the red black, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now, why did Darwin say it? Yes, Darwin wrote that quote, right? It says, yes, the quote you provided is indeed from Charles Darwin. It appears in his work, The Descent of Man and the Selection in Relation to Sex, 1871, especially in the context of discussing sexual selection. All right. It said in preference amongst human population. Here's the relevant passage from chapter, 15, sexual selection. It says, I have heard of one unfortunate man who was so very fair that no girl would marry him. One of the titles of the Zulu Kings is You Who Are Black. Mr. Galton informs me that the natives of South Africa have very different ideas of beauty from ours. It says, for in one tribe, 2 slim, slank, and pretty girls were not admired by the natives. The context, Darwin was using an example to illustrate how standards of beauty are relative and that sexual selection in humans is influenced by cultural preferences, not just biological fitness. It says his inclusion of Galton's observations and reflect the common practice that at the time of drawings on travels and colonial agents for ethnographic data through often with Eurocentric bias. It says, let me move to the Zulus now. The question is, was the Zulus calling themselves black people? Because that's what you was basically trying to say. Am I right? It's an excellent question. The Zulus reference to the kings as you who are black, and they give you the Zulu word, can't pronounce it, does not necessarily equate to calling themselves black people in the modern racial or political sense that emerged in colonial and post-colonial discourse. Let's break it down. Pre-colonial identity of the Zulus, black as a symbolic, not racial. It says in traditional Zulu, the broader Bantu-speaking societies, the term related to blackness. See, he ran. See how he did that? See, when he was a king for a minute, when he was riding high, you know what I'm saying, and talking crazy, he was there. But as soon as we make it and put it in the proper context and think about like the Zulus was thinking about it, then he leaving.
Yeah, he read one sentence.
He read one sentence and he all blacked out by review. But let me finish though. In traditional Zulu, The broader Bantu-speaking society terms related to blackness, Umanaya, are deeply symbolic. Blackness was associated with power, majesty, authority, fertility, and ancestral reverence. The epithet, "you who are black," was the praise name for the king, symbolizing majesty, spiritual potency, and connection to the divine ancestors. This is not the same as the modern political identity of being black as a racialized group defined in contrast with whiteness. So I'm not doing all that with these people. Look at the word because it's black and then apply it to them. Once again, he is denying those indigenous Africans their own agency to put what the hell they meant when they was used the word black. And they act like humans couldn't see colors. Humans seen colors all the time, bro.
And they had different concepts.
Different concepts based off of it, though. Yeah, they did see.
So you ain't if you ain't the king, you ain't black.
Basically, wasn't he talking about the whole group?
Wasn't he talking about the whole group? He was talking about the king and the majesty and the ancestors, right? Oh, crazy. That's how they do it. They do it all the time, bro. All the time. That's how they do it. And I'm saying that's my point, though. And I'm supposed to stand and listen to that. And then he runs. Then he run because he can't read and don't understand it. Because he's not connected to Zulu culture and know what they mean. Because he didn't ask a person from Zulu land what the hell it meant. He could have did that. We're on the internet now. But no, he want to make the Zulus African Americans once again. There you go.
Damn, James.
Paul James is down.
Yeah, James, you done downed yourself.
Yeah, I told him. He was showboating a little bit too. Cheering and shit, all that. Yeah, I got him. Yeah, you ain't see it. You supposed to know it. You know Charles Dawn. You was showboating for a while. You was on top. You was like the Wolf of Wall Street, yo. He was rocking for a minute. When they got him, it was over with.
You down yourself. Reggie got down.
And Reggie got. They all ran, chased him off.
I don't know what Reggie was saying.
Yeah, he ran. He ran. Ran. Mm-hmm. Reggie said he wasn't saying that kind of black though. See?
Yeah, but then saying he's saying it like I don't understand that.
Yeah,
like,
they trickery, yo.
Yeah,
Tuck actually thought they was talking about they black beautiful skin. Tuck could tell you what he thought. Tuck could tell you. Tuck was there. Tuck no.
Man, Reggie was up there saying, "What's the Berber King Juba from New Media?" He was saying that dude was black, man.
Yeah.
He married
Reggie say put him on the screen. Reggie, you ain't on the screen. You put yourself down, Reggie.
Yeah, I'm brass or somebody got to come back up here and shut this shit down.
Yeah, you jumped off, Reggie. You jumped off.
I don't even have no controls.
In the middle of the Black Zulu King, he got the black. So only the kings is black in Zulu land.
Hits somebody, where y'all at? Y'all gonna lead the show running? Oh, there go Reggie.
Look at Reggie.
Oh, Reggie come to fight. The Reggie show like you and Bella in trouble.
Reggie, are you talking about skin color? We can't hear you, yo.
No.
We can't. Huh?
No.
Okay, thank you. I'm cool.
I didn't say in my paper. I was talking about skin color. Even when you're talking about the Apis bull, the Apis bull is a Kemet, but it's not completely black. The Apis bull has markings on it. So when they mean black, right, they're talking about a cultural understanding of that word Kem. But there is a color concept in it because in their reality, black is good, right? Deseret is bad, which is red. Mm-hmm. So their concept of Ma'at goes to the king, the Apis bull, the Bacchus bull, the Menwir bull, and the Matu bull, which are all black bulls, but they are not completely black. So they made in their culture this concept of Kem, which is different. Like when Kem is a god, well, he's a netter, so he's either they're talking about the Apis bull themselves are the Apis bull, or they are talking about a invisible God. But they're talking largely about the Apis bull that has black markings and white markings. Why are you laughing?
Because Chef Stevie O and Chef O'Dane.
you see, that's how you clown.
I'm not clown. I'm looking at Chef, man. Chef over there can ready to pick you apart. Yo, he listen real close.
No,
see, I be talking shit. He be listening.
Chef, how can you read what Chef's mind is? You got superpowers?
No, I know, Chef.
Okay, then if Chef is laughing, move the mic away.
I'm not laughing at you, Reggie. Don't pay him no. Kick your signs, Reggie. Why are you let him throw you off, man?
Yeah, the difference is
well, I agree with you though, Reggie.
My concept of Apis bull, you can use Kemet relating to the Apis bull and all of the text that I give in my paper, right?
Okay.
Right. So I don't understand.
So why was we ever arguing over to call themselves the black people? What happened?
Oh, because
what happened? This. Am I crazy, yo?
Themselves. Watch this. So this is how they get you, Unc. This is how you got right? Right. Black. If they say they black skinned it, nobody's arguing that.
Yeah, everybody, because they range from dark to light. That's cool.
You make it black skinned. That's how you got.
How I get got?
Because
I ain't making no black skinned, yo.
All right. Well, no, you're arguing that we're saying that I'm saying that.
You're not saying that now? Hey, Tuck, see what I'm saying, Tuck? They never was saying it. I was lost my mind the whole Chef. We lost our mind the whole time, Chef. The whole time we was arguing something they wasn't even saying. Dang.
Well, now, he got to go over there on Smash Channel and present this. Like, this ain't doing nothing for me. Like,
yeah, you got a long road ahead, you Reg. You about to get kicked off the channel like I did, yo.
They give me a few minutes to speak, and then they clown me, so I get a chance to clown you. Right? You want to do the ha he he with me?
You know what I'm saying? I thought the whole time, yo, you can ask Logic, yo, hey, Logic, hold on real quick, Logic. Where you at, Logic? Logic. Can somebody tell me the whole time? I thought they was saying.
I can hear you. We in the restaurant. I'm gonna be sure.
Oh, right. I just thought the whole time, yo, is y'all was saying that them people call themselves the black people. The black, like, like black power and all that. So they didn't.
Black people. I'm black. Am I dark skinned? No. You're killing yourself. I am black. You are black.
Yeah, because the British dude said so.
Crazy.
All right, man, you won, yo. You beat me down. You dragged me down to your level, yo, and beat me.
You see how they do me, y'all? Tell me. For the people who see how they do me.
Because English colonists said we was black in Virginia.
Bustano, what's up? That's funny, yo.
Arguing.
We not
see, the
arguing,
difference is I'm arguing from my paper.
What paper?
Y'all arguing for something else. Something that you if you I'm gonna be fair.
I see all brown people on this screen, yo.
I'm gonna be fair.
What's the color I see?
Fair, yo, help me out.
I'm gonna be fair. If you want to rebut me, rebut my paper.
No,
right?
Reggie, I don't even know what you. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying, Reg.
You cite and source. No, that's the fake out family.
What's the fake out, Reggie? I don't know. I thought you were saying that they was black people, like we black, like we call like African Americans. They black people. I thought you was fighting that. Now I realized you wasn't. Now I realized I just was out my mind.
So Reggie, you're saying Diop was wrong.
Yeah, you saying Diop was wrong because he was saying they was Negroes. They was black people. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, see, this is the problem.
What's the problem?
This is the problem.
Diop's wrong?
Yeah, okay. See, that's how they cut me off. Y'all are like the damn Hebrews. You're like the goddamn Hebrews and the damn Christians. You freaking religious. You people are religious. You are atheists, but you still religious.
No, Reggie, I don't want you to flam me and con me. You're a great orator.
You know how I know I'm not conning you and you're conning me? Is because I wrote a paper.
What were you trying to say in the paper?
My words are permanent.
No, what are you saying in your paper? Go ahead and explain it. You're saying that what? In relation to the Egyptians, Go ahead and explain it. You're saying that what? In relation to the Egyptians, they what? What about the black bull? That they what? What is it? What does it have to do with the people? That what?
Good, because if you want to study the culture,
this guy's.
You guys are clowns. You really are. You're laughing.
I'm not, yo. I just want to know what are they. I'm trying to learn some ancient Egyptian culture now, yo. The what? The black bull was what?
Yeah. Okay.
In relation.
What you don't know is
What?
that there is a human cattle interaction.
Okay.
Relationship.
Got you.
That is how they understand. They understand flocks. They understand herds.
Correct.
Right. And I know that you know that, because when we're not fighting, you do know African culture.
Yeah,
right?
I know I do.
So they look at their naturalistic world and they put attributes on all of these concepts and certainly animals, right? They put so they make them, some of them sacred, some of them even if they're sacred, they're good. They're sacred, there's bad, right? So they have the cess animal. He looks like a donkey. He's divine. He's just not good until he becomes good, until he fixes himself, right? That's how these ancient people, 4,000, 5,000 years thought. So we know this is because we see it in their writing.
So what did the Kemet mean?
There you go. Who said that?
Chef.
Okay, Chef. Kim and Kemet means sacred black.
What? Sacred black.
Venerated black.
Yes. Now, did they ever call their land Kemet?
Well, okay. No, they called the land Ta in Kemet.
Okay, right. That's so what does that mean?
Ta in Kemet, right?
Break that down.
Okay. All right. So to do this, if I could share my screen and do all of this, and I'd do it another night. But
no, just tell me. I'm with you. Okay. Just tell me what it means.
It is to show you, family, how religious these people are. They are not going to, those ancient people are going to not name their land Kemet during a drought period where they haven't seen Nile, where they haven't seen the fertile land. So the period in which Kemet comes to be in prominent, right? There is either a flood or there's a drought. So the time period of King Keti, when he's talking to his heir Merikari, there is famine and drought. It had been that way since if you read Antefi.
But what about the eloquent? What about the eloquent peasant?
Same thing. There is a drought in the land. The difference between the text is that the eloquent peasant is a story. When King Keti is talking to his heir, that's authoritative because that is a king. But we do have Antefi, who is fighting the Thebians and the Inen Nasut. Those are the people in the Africans in the Delta. There are three nomarchs. And in the Tefi, we know explicitly that the Nile is effed up and they don't even want to plant, right? Because they don't know if it's going to be flooded. And then there's the animals that are there, right? So
but they call the Pacific a specific area Kemet. They was going down to Kemet, to the
That's
Kemet.
Correct. That's
right?
Correct.
To the black. So that would mean the fertile land, the black land.
No, Alexandra Nibby.
Well, in the dictionaries, it calls it the black land, the fertile land.
Listen,
that's what the dictionaries.
Okay,
define that word as.
That's fine. That's fine. But when you read Alexandra Nibby's description, she's a PhD, right? You find that
she overrides all of the dictionaries.
Her point deals with the situation. But let me finish.
Go ahead.
Why can't I finish?
I say
right?
go ahead.
So you know what it is. The issue is, oh my God, you're a freaking religious.
It's Ramadan. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Chef is religious, just like they don't believe in God, but they some religious people because they religicize what white folks say. I don't care what they say if they don't show me the text in which the word lives in, right? If you don't show me the context of the text, right, then I don't believe you, right?
So the dictionary, but you use the dictionaries and the thesauruses, so that word is consistently it has the same meaning.
Watch this. Show me any attestation, Chefrin, right, that says that it's the black land, except for that it's not interpretation. Pull up any document that says it's the black land.
Now I don't even know.
You said it was. You said when it's not a drought. You said that yourself.
No, Gullah. What I said was you too.
Ain't fertile soil black when it's not a drought?
Check this out. Then you should read the book Sacred Soils, where multiple deities had different soils, and all of those soils were not black. So it wasn't global.
We're saying the Kemet. We're saying the Kemet. That's the black land. That's the fertile land. In context, why would they define it that way in dictionaries and thesauruses if that wasn't true?
Yeah, I seen Kim can mean brown too, and gray.
Family. Wait, do you want to hear these people speak and they don't want to show you the text, or do you want to see someone speak who can actually cite and source what the people say? So do you want to listen to what their logic is, or do you want to see the sources?
Pull up the dictionary.
Yeah, pull up the dictionary.
Why? Wait. We
can clear it up right now.
No, I don't want to.
If we ask me what does black mean in English, you can go to the dictionary and we don't have to look at no context or see. We can read the damn definition right there and clear it up. Can't we?
No, we can put your translate. Go ahead, give me some glyphs, y'all. I'm gonna put them in. I got a translator for me. I'm gonna see what it means. Let me see.
So you agree with the dictionary yesterday, but today you saying it's not consistent?
No, you're not. Right, you're not. What you're doing is, I said, show me the attestation where it says black land, where we could clearly see it's black land.
No, it say Kemet.
No. It says there's several Kemets. Kemet completion, Kemet the black cattle, Kemet.
No. When they're talking about land, they're not talking about cattle. So the context is consistent.
Show me the sentence and let's see if the sentence matches black land.
They already said it does.
Okay.
Yeah, they always said that.
Okay. So wait, family. So first family.
You don't believe them?
First family, I showed that they're completely wrong because when the word comes to be timid, there's a famine going on for about 80, 90 years, right? So if they couldn't be calling it timid.
So the TLA is wrong.
No,
all TLA, of those scholars that worked on the TLA, they're wrong. They messed that up, but you got it right. See, that's
you did something spectacular.
No,
yeah, that's cool, man.
No. I'm not doing anything spectacular.
You the only one saying it.
And you people can't read the text.
No, I'm saying so everybody else that can read it got it wrong then, or just don't agree with you. That's all. It's fine.
A lot of the people, unfortunately, got it wrong.
All right,
damn. See how y'all do that? See, that's the problem, right?
They being honest though. I ain't mad at Raj being honest. so we not crazy, yo. We just going with the consistency and the
I always see. This is the funny thing is.
What?
We were going to ASCAC. I told ASCAC you need to listen to Ankh.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. I never devalued you. I never laughed at you. Right?
You should have.
I actually, right?
No, I was going to laugh.
No, I don't do that.
I do. I lie.
No, but then you would have been fooling yourself at the conference.
What
so
you mean?
James
I got
P. Allen.
yourself.
So hold on, James P. Allen, Middle Egyptian. He wrong.
Yeah, he definitely wrong. You know, James P. He white. He ain't got enough melanin to see it, and can't see it.
So Reggie, James P. Allen is wrong.
James P. Allen.
You recommended that book to me.
Yes. So just because I recommended, just James P. Allen is not completely wrong, but James P. Allen doesn't have all of the textual sources when they talk about Kemet.
Okay.
So is there or not? Okay, for example, what is the Serapeum called? The Serapeum in Saqqara, what is it called?
Well, I have no idea.
I don't know.
You're teaching us.
Right. The cattle burial, right? You don't know, right? So let me see if I can pull up the Serapeum.
Find me a dictionary that says that Kemet.
No.
And those context don't mean black land.
Let's not because it don't mean black land.
In those contexts of those sentences.
It don't never mean black land.
Smashing them said it meant black land.
Yeah, he said it too. Yeah.
If that's
you've been on these panels.
Kemet is, watch this.
So Kemet don't mean black land. Karakuni, everybody they just wild. Okay.
Oh, okay. You see me talk to Karakuni. Dr. Karakuni is wrong.
No, wrong. Y'all got on the show.
Out of her mind. She's completely. She's
completely out of her mind.
Completely out of her mind. Not halfway.
Yeah, she completely. When it comes to this subject, she believes that Nuit means land. Right? She told me that Nuit means land. I said you're wrong, and you're wrong strong.
Well, a place is land.
Huh?
Wouldn't place be land?
No, see, place don't mean land. Place means place. Do you know English?
Yeah, but oh my God.
So is the
Nuit.
Spanish, it could be different things.
Hey, tell Hitson to share my screen, yo, because I'm gonna play with
Nuit ever in the reference to being in the middle of the ocean.
All right, let's go. Here you go. Let's play this. Here we go. We're gonna get this party right. Hey. Play the screen.
I never seen a Nuit symbol in the middle of the ocean. That's all I'm saying.
Doctor, how you doing, Dr.
I'm good, thank you. Hello, Son of God. Hello, Son of God. Hello, Son of God.
We have these discussions within our community, these debates that we have. And, one of the big topics now that we're talking about is the term black and the color black. And in your professional opinion, where we say that some of our opponents say, nah, they never called themselves black in Kemet. They never used the word black. And we say, of course not, because that's English. They wasn't speaking in English. Can you give us, in your opinion, some of the words that they would use as black in translation?
So I think the biggest issue from my perspective is there's two things. One, it's the association of the American understanding of black with the Egyptian understanding of black in terms of identity, skin color, race, whatever, right? That there we have an issue. And then the second issue is that even if in the language and the text do use the word black, if they have the people of the black land, it doesn't mean that the people themselves are being described as black.
Right.
That doesn't mean that some of those people wouldn't be considered black by us. But this isn't the term that they're using. This isn't the way they're going about it. So when they talk about the black land, Kemet, they can give a determinative of people to say it is the people of the black land. But there's a difference between the people of the black land and black people. And that's the difference. That's it. That's everything. That's all of it. That's everything that people are arguing about. And so when somebody says black one, like Candelora does, it's Kemet is mainly identifying the land. the land. Now, there are people given black skin. Osiris is one of them. He's often given that black skin. A king like Mentuhotep II had a statue made with the deepest, blackest skin you could possibly imagine. The image of Ahmose Nefertari, a queen of the 18th dynasty, is depicted with a deep black skin. And many of these, well, Mentuhotep and Ahmose Nefertari were Southern Egyptian. Was their skin that black? That's debatable. Was there an ideological reason they depicted themselves that black? Possible. Both of those things are highly possible. The point is in the language, in the word Kemet, or Kemet to you, the people of the Black land. It's not identifying the look of the people. It's identifying where they come from.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Doctor.
Yeah, just say how wrong she is, yo. I'd rather hear you say it.
Am I? Can you still hear me?
Yeah. See, but everybody said she agreed with him. See, Jabari said it. Jabari Alam said it. I'll play the clip. Call me an idiot and all that.
No, I'm Unc Sheffrin, right? What I am saying is, if none of those people who are talking, who agrees with her, shows me any of the text, then you're just taking her word for it.
No,
the
we don't like
difference between wait,
dead language, yo. Everybody don't run around learning dead. It's ridiculous. It's
you're
ridiculous,
not being
yo.
scientific. There is
No, that's not true, Reggie.
No,
you don't gotta go to the moon, Reggie. To know what the moon is made out of, Reggie. Listen, Reggie, you do not have to go to the moon. Right now, I don't have to go to the moon and be an astronaut to know that the moon is there. That's what you're simply saying. You're saying I can't understand what the Egyptians are saying, right? Not unless I learn their language. That's crazy, bro.
No, I don't want you to learn their language.
You got experts to do that, yo.
You know what? I want you to show me any attestations to show me that you are competent enough to understand.
I don't have to be that. All I gotta be is competent. Reggie, that's I don't know what they call it. Reggie, I don't know what they call it, what y'all doing right now, yo. But I ain't never heard an expert say that like that. Like everybody got to imagine, yo, everybody got to learn Egyptian language, yo, to know whether they call themselves black. That's crazy. That's crazy, Reggie.
The Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. It is not.
No, Reggie.
What did the expert just say, though, Reggie?
That lady just say, bro.
I'm going to impeach her right now. So share my screen.
It's impossible to do that.
Share my screen.
The whole field, yo. I'm not mad at you.
It's not the whole field. Thank you so much for sharing my screen.
That agrees with it, yo.
So you're not gonna let me talk.
I am. I'm not stopping from talking.
Okay.
It's just impossible,
right? So she referenced Dr. Daniel Candelora. She referenced it. She says the geographical region was a territory materialization in the concept of Kemet, right? That's a term that translates to, watch this, the Black one / land.
Killed you. Killed you.
No, killed you because it translates to the Black one
/ land. It's showing you two things that it translates to, right? And the last one, the slash is showing you
got with the slash.
One and
you got
land.
With the slash.
Yo, fix your lion eyes.
Reggie got you with the slash, yo.
Is you looking at what I'm looking at?
Yeah, it's a synonym, yo.
He missed the slash. Got him. Reg, you mean the whole time you didn't know the slash? Hey, Chevy ain't know the slash was there. This whole time, Reggie ain't know the slash. This is ridiculous. This is
the Black one.
It's a slash there, bro.
Slash. I mean, it's a synonym.
Slash. Reggie made the slide. Ain't know the slash was there. Where in the world is going? Man, you ain't looking at the screen. Reggie, it's a slash.
That motherfucker appeared out of nowhere.
Chef's not go over that man's house and put that slash there. Hi, Reggie, why you hit that man in your house, yo?
What are you talking about?
Yo, look right there, yo. It say the black land. It say the black one / land, yo.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah,
No,
you about to explain this one.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Explain
No,
to us.
no, family. These people that
Hold on, yo. I know how to get you out of that, man. Don't move it. Don't move it, yo.
You
don't call nobody no names, man. Calm down.
A good education.
you got a computer education when I made Macintosh.
I ain't even mad at you, yo.
You too.
Oh man, Reggie Tucker.
I don't know why you can't hear me.
All right, there you go, Reggie. There you go, because you got a black microphone. They go out.
Right. So when you say when it gives you two things, the black one and land, there is a contrast. There's a separation. Kemet translates to either the black one in their mind in the black land. My problem is that there is no attestation in the whole Egyptian catalog that shows me that it means black land.
So where they trying to escape?
The first. Okay, now, family, here's the difference. I'm showing attestations to make my point.
That's
and they're just talking and interrupting me.
I didn't interrupt you, man.
Okay, here is where it is the black one. In the pyramid text, right? It says, see this Unis stands among you, that's the king. 2 horns are on his head, like 2 wild bulls, for you are indeed the black ram, son of a black sheep, born of a bright sheep, suckled by 4 sheep mothers.
That's some poetry. I'm not taking that literally. That's what poetry.
No, this is just the problem is that this is a direct statement from a king.
Yeah,
right?
but it's poetry.
There's no poetry in this time. This is a description of the king.
That's not
right. It is a description of the king.
So the king was born of a black sheep and a black ram and a bright.
Okay. Right, that's their description of that's their religious.
No.
Now, watch this. So now this phrase over here, right? This phrase over here, Hesh, Kim, Neter, Nehem, right? Neter, Ma, right? You don't know what it means, but let me go get the translation for you. Here's the translation for you. Here it goes right here. This is the translation, right? So Hesh Kim, Heshi Kim, praising the god Kim, Nehem Neter, following the god, Ma Nesem in Nefer, U S, praising the Nesmek bard for his beauty. What does this mean? Kim is the black one. Kim is the Neter Kim, the black one. Now, now here's the killer. This is gonna kill you. Because now the name of the Serapeum, which is a place, right, is Kemet. Look at this. It's Kemet. They have the bull determined it's a place. It's a place of the black one, the Apis bull. There it goes right there. Kemet, right? And it is a place name. Family, I don't want to.
Talking about Fleming? Talking about Fleming? What'd you say?
It's the place of the black bull, though. Like you just said it.
Right. It's not the land, it's the place.
Right.
Don't cattle graze on fertile lands, yo?
Well,
think about like the biology of cattle. Do you know that?
Yeah, but what does the text say, Smarty? See,
I'm just
you keep talking and you keep interrupting. Now I'm gonna stop sharing my
people. How do people practice pastoralism? Where do cows be at? They be in the fertile areas.
You know what you're doing? You're using
agriculture. Even know
what you're doing. What you're doing is just really talking out your neck because you can't show me any attestation.
A biological education.
All you can do is go to the American Standard, but you can't and dictionary.
Fairy tales.
You can't show me Nothing. You're incompetent when it comes to this. You're literally incompetent.
God damn
Hey, Reggie, keep going out.
Talk out your goddamn neck, and you show me agitations.
Ask that. You make me mess up the word. Dang, I can't even say the word, Reggie. If you done mess it up, is attestations, yo. I can't even say the word if you done messed it up so bad. Say the word, Chef. I can't even say it.
Attestations.
Dang.
Let me give you another word, Smarty. Inscriptions. You can't show me any inscription that's translated. That
I can show you a dictionary.
No, you can show me a word in the dictionary, but that's showing me your education level. I'm asking you to show me it in context.
Let's go to Faulkner, the concise dictionary, Middle Egyptian, and let's see what he say. The experts told us to start with Faulkner's. Right? Remember that?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So
I remember you went through the whole thing.
So Reggie, when the expert told us to go to Faulkner, right?
Yep.
That any student coming into our class, the first thing Faulkner.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're telling me that Faulkner not right.
Okay, you know how unsmart you are.
Yes,
hey, Reggie,
I have an idea.
I'm gonna show
That's
you
why
how
I go to the dictionary.
Okay.
That's why when I'm trying to define words, I know how unsmart I am, so I go to the dictionary.
Okay. So do you know that Faulkner is the Middle Egyptian?
Middle Egyptian, yes.
Okay.
So is James V. Allen, the one that you recommended to me.
Watch this. So
and Vigus. Remember you told me to go get the Vigus?
So when I was talking about Winnis is in what period? When he said Kemet, what period was that?
I don't know. When is it?
Yeah, yes, you do. You just your tongue is tied.
I don't
know.
The
old kingdom. Pyramid text is
okay. So go ahead.
Right? Mm-hmm. So Kim and Kemet in the old Kemet it deals with sheep and cattle, ox. Right? In the Middle Kingdom, right? Mm-hmm. That's when it becomes a geographical place. So you're listening to the Egyptologists that know that you don't know, but I know.
No. Oh, Reggie, can I read this?
Reggie, did you hear what I said?
Yes,
I know. They said they trying to trick us. Okay, but Reggie, let me read this for you.
They tricked you.
Okay, but Reggie, this is what I want to get here. Okay. In the field, can you agree? Do you agree or disagree? In the field of Egyptology, the scholarly consensus is the term Kemet, or KM.T, refers to the Black Land, and it is understood as a geographical reference, not a racial or ethnic one. Linguistic analysis, the word KM means black in ancient Egypt. It says the .T ending in the feminine marker often used for abstract concepts or territories. So Kemet is commonly translated as the Black Land. So I know that statement is true right there. Geographical meaning, most Egyptologists agree that Kemet refers to the fertile black silt soil deposit by the Nile. It is opposed to the Deseret, meaning the Red Land, which refers to the desert regions surrounding the Nile. This understanding appears across standard academic Egyptological context. James P. Allen, an Introduction to Language and Culture in Hieroglyphs, 2010, interprets Kem as Black Land, referring to the rich alluvial soil. Pinch, Oxford Essential Guide to Egypt Mythology, 2003, notes that the Kemet denotes the fertile land, contrasting the Deseret, and rejection of ethnic interpretations. While some Afrocentric thinkers and Pan-Africanists have interpreted Kem as the land of the Black people, this is not the consensus in Egyptology for the following reasons. Ancient Egyptian texts do not use Kemet to describe people. The term Remet or RMT was the common denominative for Egyptians, not Kemet. Probably said that one wrong. Let me see. Color terms. The Egyptians had symbolic meanings. Black was often associated with fertility, regeneration, and life, not necessarily skin tone. Key Egyptological sources supporting the consensus. And he gives you about three of them. Toby Wilkerson, Catherine Byrne. The summary right here, right? And I ain't gonna show my screen, but it says the meaning: Black land, Kemet, Kemet, or Km.T, Black land, fertile Nile Valley soil, not people. Desert red land, the arid desert around the Nile. Km, black, color symbol, associated with fertility, not race. So you just disagree with all that, right? So I'm not a nut though. But hold on. For me reading that, can't read the glyphs, right? It gives me a better understanding of who they are in Africa. The fertile land is in Africa. It puts them in a place name. Okay, becomes a place name. And so I'm not going over the consensus, but you are. So I'm not crazy, and we're not wrong for going with the consensus. That's all I'm saying. So do you agree that it's consensus, right? Correct?
I agree.
Don't agree with it, right?
No, huh? I agree. I agree that you read something that goes
the consensus, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Watch it. Okay, so
you read something.
Now, wait, watch this. Watch this. Family, are y'all watching this?
No, you're not gonna answer the question.
Oh, y'all watching this? Now I'm gonna show you.
No, Red, you gotta answer the question, then you can do it.
No, watch this. I'm gonna show you how Unc read something that he barely understands.
That's not the.
Well, all he did to you, family, is read something, but he can't show you application. Now, put up my screen.
Reggie, I never said I could. That's not the question I asked you, Reggie. But hold on, Reggie.
No,
you can do that. Just answer my question, though. No, Reggie, just answer my question. Then you can do all that for an hour. I ain't gonna interrupt you. Can I at least get the answer to the question, yo? Can I get that?
Look how he's looking at you.
Yes, you can. You can
just give me the answer, Reggie. You can do whatever you want. You can meta-net your games and all that. Is that not the consensus in standard Egyptologists and Afrocentrists, right? They got the other thing going. Just come on, bro. Just say, yeah, Unc, and I'm going to shut up and let you rock out and teach the people how it mean the black people's skin, who you said it really didn't mean just 25 minutes ago. Answer the question, Reggie. He froze. Did he froze? Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, he's frozen in black. The black ice got him. Look. The black ice got him in the middle of it. Look. He wouldn't answer the question, hit it with the freeze ray.
I don't understand what he's going through.
I mean, the cattle and the sheep makes sense for them to be part or symbolize in the fertile land or whatever. Because, cows and sheep, they gonna graze and all that in fertile lands. Even when they poop and all that, they making the land even fertile, like fertilized. You know what I'm saying? All part of that. Like, I don't know why he's separating it. I don't get it.
He got it better than
Jose. What's up, Jose?
What's up? You do realize he was just giving you the usage of the word in the text as an attestation. You do realize that, right?
No, explain that again. Say that again.
He was showing you the word in a text as an attestation to say that would have been the earliest usage of the word. That's what he was trying to explain to you.
Okay.
Not a place name at the time. Referring to the king. That's what he was doing. It wasn't necessarily about the text that he was reading. He was showing you the usage of the word. It's called an attestation.
No. The oldest is the 12th down. Come on, yo. Let's not do this.
How do you know, Unc? You don't speak the language. So
I don't gotta speak. Why y'all where the hell y'all learn that from? Is that a standard? Did y'all learn it? Is that how they do that in Egypt? I don't think they do that. I ain't never heard an expert say they be like, nah. They be like, nah, yo, that's like you don't got to go to the moon, yo, to know the moon, what the moon is made out of, yo. You trust the astronauts.
Yes, but listen, Unc, when you're dealing with metal, you have to know the context in which the people are using the words. Someone else can't tell you what they mean. and that's why you need to learn the language. And they get crazy. This black soil nonsense.
No. Hey, Gullah, your phone sound horrible, yo.
I know.
Not you.
Not
That wasn't
yours.
you.
Not
you. That was Gullah. Gullah sound like he went to
Do
the
you
moon.
realize that? If you don't read the primary,
I ain't doing that.
Then you don't know what they mean. They got that black nonsense from Plutarch.
So you saying they lying? So they basically lying. Just me and you. Somebody gotta say it. Just say they lying. I'm comfortable with that.
What they're doing is because they see the word Kemet and black soil and black land together, they are drawing a conclusion that they mean the same thing.
So they teaching it wrong in all the Egyptology schools and all that. They just a bunch of Harvard and Yale. Around this one issue, they just fall apart.
Yes, they're definitely teaching it wrong.
I can take that. See the honesty, I can take that, Chef.
So what else? So what else? So y'all saying that y'all could go into an Egyptology class and actually teach them?
Yeah, without no degrees.
Maybe Reggie could, but not me. I'm definitely not saying that.
So what are you? So hold on. So if you could break that down to me like that, now you're an expert.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro, you're an expert.
No.
So break something else down to me in Medunetta, like the way that you just did that. Because if you so you're basically saying you just an expert on that one word.
No. I've heard it enough and I've read enough to know that when you look at this black soil foolishness, it comes from Plutarch in the document called of Isis and Osiris. And he was babbling because he didn't even understand the bloody language and the culture. Because he said in the document, he said in the document,
green and blue
of Egypt didn't talk to it, did not
Gullah,
talk.
I don't know what's going on with you,
Gullah, you about to get they drowning you over there. Reggie got you.
But listen, Reggie, know what you're talking about because he showed the primary document stating.
Reggie need to teach Egyptology school.
I don't trust his primary document.
But he didn't write it.
Because I don't read it, so I don't know what it says. That's the point. And you don't know what it says either. So at that point, if it's a language, right, listen to me, Jose. If it's a language that none of us speaks, right, then we got to go with the translation from the experts. You would do that with every other word in Medunetta. You would do it. If I showed you any word in Medunetta other than Kemet, you're going to go with what the experts and the dictionaries and the thesauruses say. But when it comes to Kemet, no, not all the time.
With Medunetta, because once you learn a little bit and understand the language a little bit, you understand that they are just making up things based on.
So where are you getting the understanding from? The words that Reggie and Smash and them understand, where are they getting that understanding from?
They took classes.
No, they're getting it from those same dictionaries and the sources.
No, Reggie.
Oh my God. So Reggie got teachers. Reggie
said that. He's
right. So where is did any of his teachers, did any of Reggie Afrocentric teachers write their own dictionaries or the sources? Or are they using reference source material already?
And you know
Raquetti wrote her own dictionary in the source?
She has written books on Medunetta. I don't know.
Right, but I'm saying the diction where she gets her meanings from. The fact that she can properly translate.
Like everybody else did. And I'm sure she speaks better than most of them.
Yeah, but she
very respectful.
All right, bro.
Not just talking.
Do I sound better now?
Yeah, you sound better.
Yeah, I had to put it on speakerphone. That's what it was. I had it on regular phone mode. That's why I sound far away.
You ask anybody in the black community about Karen, and they will tell you she's the best Medunetta teacher you're going to find.
I'm not listening to nobody in the black community at this point.
That's crazy, bro.
So you're going to listen to the white people who lie to you.
Yeah.
They were bringing up these things. Idea of what you're talking about?
Nah, I appreciate that.
You don't know that?
No, hey, Joseph, I appreciate the way you just said that. So we shouldn't trust white people. You're right. You're right. I appreciate that. I appreciate that being your answer. I just wanted to hear it.
But modern day,
can you please? Jose, don't if see what they're trying to do is that they are simply trying to avoid the question of looking at.
No, you never answered the question of it.
Put my screen. No,
Reggie, but you never answered the question and you ran and froze up. You gonna answer the question, Reg?
There you go.
You're not gonna answer the question, Reggie?
I answered the
question.
My
question is that not the consensus?
I said that you.
No, that's not answer the question, Reggie.
Okay. I'm saying that is the. Okay, I said that is the consensus, right?
Thank you, Reg.
What?
I appreciate your honor.
No,
Don't butt
you
me.
Keep cutting me off.
I'm not cutting you off no more. I said I appreciate you, Reg, for that truth.
Let me talk. Hey, family. Okay,
so why you mad at me if that's the consensus,
be quiet for a second?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
you got a degree in Egyptology, Reggie?
I'm gonna show. No,
who qualifies you, Reggie?
Oh, this text that I'm gonna show you.
But I can't read it, so I wouldn't know if you was lying to me or not, though, Reggie. Right?
And that's the point. You can't.
No more than I can bleed them, but so what? They got whole universities behind them, though. Y'all got Sarnetta TV behind y'all.
Say that to Reggie again and see what he can tell you.
Hey, Reggie.
Say it again to Reggie.
Hey, Reggie, they got millions of dollars behind them, yo.
You won't let me talk.
Your mic keep going out. Your mic keep going. Reggie, take your time. Slow it down. We want to hear you. Go ahead. We can't hear you, Reggie.
Why are you cutting me off?
Go ahead. We can hear you loud and clear, Reggie. Go ahead. Loud and clear. Go.
Okay. So this is the UCL UK text or Sinwar set. Right? Now, the first line in English, forget the meta-necha, says, how the Egyptians rejoice at your strong arm, for you have protected their traditions. In the first line, they use Kemet. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to show it to you right here. Here's the word Kemet. Here they call it the people. Right? The translated term for Kemet is the people. So they are calling Kemet the people. The second line, they say he has come, he has ruled the black land, and he has placed the red land in his midst. Right? So they use the same glyphs, Kemet, and then they call it the black land. Then on the other line, they say he has come, he has given Egypt life, he has dispelled their wolves. They use the same Kemet. This time it's Egypt. This time it's the black land. This time it's the people called the Egyptians. Now, this is interpretation, right? Now, this Kemet right here, where I could read the meta-necha, right? Where it says that it's the Kemet, and they're saying it's the black land because they're comparing it to the Deseret, right? And they're making, because the Deseret has a land glyph or a hill glyph, but Kemet doesn't have a hill glyph. They ignore the fact that there's a people glyph here. But this is kind of advanced. So you know what you do, you read a manual, and then you go from the manual and you try to do an application.
So what are you saying it means? So tell me what it means then. And so if their translation does not make sense, read it correctly.
Correct. So here is Kemet, the people, which they're calling the Egyptians. Here is Kemet, which has people here. They're calling the black land. And here is Kemet, right? And this particular Kemet is Egypt itself without the Nuit glyph.
So read it.
Because I'm going to let the expert read that. Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing, Reggie, because I'm going to bring an expert behind you to read that. Go ahead, though. Do your thing.
Yeah, bring any.
I'm going to do it right now. I got him on. I got him. Go ahead.
Oh, he's on now?
I'm going to play it. I'm going to play and read that.
No, go back, Reggie. Read it. Since that translation wasn't right there, right? He has come. He has ruled the black land. He has placed the red land in its midst. Now, I want you to read it the way that you saying it should be read.
Oh, he has come. He has ruled the black community, the black people. He has placed red. He has placed the Deseret in his midst. Over here, watch this.
Go ahead.
How it's confirmed? Because the top line says, "Oh, he how the Egyptians rejoice at your strong arm." So here it's people, right? How the Egyptians, there's no word for Egyptians. So it has to be Kemet, the people. So here they use Kemet, the people. Here it's Kemet, the people. And here is Kemet, the people.
Wow.
But it's Kemet, the people. Kemet, the people. You just hate the word black, but it's
no,
listen, Kemet, the people.
Yes, but it's referring to the people of the black land.
No, it doesn't say that.
It's like America. Listen, America.
No. We're talking about Egypt.
America is talking about the country.
But you say that's comparing it to the desert, though. I mean, the desert ain't abundant in people.
Oh no. But here they're talking about that's precisely the point. It's not a lot of people in the Deseret. So they're talking about the people of Kemet, which they should be because that's who they're representing.
The people of what?
He has ruled the black land, and he has placed. Watch this. He has ruled
Did you just say the people of Kemet?
No, yeah, because it says Kemet and people.
Yeah, Kemet. So it's the people of Kemet, right?
That's correct.
Oh, okay. So what else is you saying? Like you just said it.
So the problem is the Kemet does not mean the black land. I could say the people of Kemet, right? Or the Kemet, right? But I don't have to. There's nothing in here that says land for Kemet.
So hold on. So again, and I hate to ask you again, you're saying that the TLA and everybody else is wrong.
I am saying in the context that it means the black land is absolutely wrong. I am saying that can mean something else. Let me read you Alexander Nibby.
Why would they compare it to the desert though? Like why would
it mean something else?
Family. Here is the thing. I am actually showing them text and PhDs.
It ain't making sense
I'm
right
actually showing them text and PhDs, and they ain't showing me nothing.
So what does it mean then, Reggie?
You were saying what you said. You said they comparing it to the desert.
Right, but comparing. Yeah, but it's the people of the desert.
And the people of the black land.
You just said the people of Kemet. You didn't say the people of the desert.
Here, watch this.
He's talking about the Deseret. The Deseret is the people of the red land, and the Kemet is the people of the black land, right?
Okay. It's
they're
the
using
people,
it in contrast to each other.
Right, but they're using, but the problem is using it in contrast. This is not the.
So why you think they won't tell us though, Reggie? Why you think they keeping this from us, Reggie? Reggie, why you think they keep lying to us like this, Reggie? Why you think that, Reggie? Explain that to me. I'm more interested in why would they lie in front of our face like this, yo?
Because
the last 100 years, yo, why?
They don't
okay, so I'm listening to you, since you want to talk.
I just said explain that, Mr. Reggie.
I am going to explain it to you. Here it is. Look at the same line. Put my screen back up. Put my screen back up.
You ain't gonna answer the question.
Yeah, I am.
Want to grow your brand? Advertise with Trimedia. Reach thousands on YouTube, social media, and more. Targeted, effective, affordable. Contact Trimedia today and get noticed where it matters.
Well, thanks for the commercial. Great commercial, and y'all should support. Because
put the black bulls up there in that commercial. Hey, Reggie, pay them and put your thing up there.
Okay.
The black people.
Okay. Is there a word called Egyptians? So here's a text, and it says Howie Kemet, right? Right? It says Howie Kemet. They translate this as how the Egyptians. Does the word Egyptians exist in that time period? No, it doesn't. So they get to use the word Egyptians, but this is
Egypto. Stop it, yo. Come on, yo.
I'm looking at this particular translation, right, of this term, and they're talking about people, and they're calling these people Egyptians, right? And over here, they're calling these people right here, right? This Kemet right here with the plural, right? They're calling this the black land. This is not the black land. And over here, they're going to use this Kemet over here with the people glyph, and they're going to call it the whole place called Egypt. So here they're calling it a place. Here they're calling it the land, and here they're calling it the people. Okay. Now, you was gonna bring in something up, so I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop sharing for a minute.
No, go back. Oh man,
you're gonna bring in an expert?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring an expert to read the glyph.
Yeah, bring the expert.
All right, let me see what he got to say. Mr. Whitman. Ladies and gentlemen, Whitman. Let's see what he has to say. There we go. All right, y'all gotta share the screen. Share the screen, please. Let the experts do it. They're all running for the experts. They won't even watch the video. That's how wild it is.
And figurative depictions. So you might look at this, if we got rid of the two-seated people and the plural strokes below them, we might look at this and say, oh, this means black women. But then we clearly see in the classifiers that there is both a man and a woman. Mm-hmm. So therefore, we have to understand this differently. But we still have to take the T into account. Again, if they just wanted to say black people, if they're saying a plurality of male and female individuals, then they default to the masculine plural, just as many contemporary languages do. If there's a kind of a mixed group of men and women, you can use the masculine plural and you don't use the feminine plural. The Egyptian language worked the same way. But here we have that T. So now we have to take that T into account. So basically, this now, if we take the T into account, it must describe the abstract notion of that which is black. But then there are people that are said to be belonging to that which is black. So this is a word, this is a grammatical term that is in Semitic languages called a nisba. And it's basically when you take an adjective or concept and make it a noun. So instead of saying like, what's a good example? Instead of saying like the verb to be happy, you say the happy one. And you usually do this by adding a Y, which is unwritten usually in the hieroglyphic writing system because it is a weak consonant, and then additional gender or plural markers. And I think that's what we have going on here. So we have a kind of Y that is not written, and then a plural marker. The plurality is reinforced by the figure of the men and the man and the woman. So basically this means those who are of Kemet. So maybe those who are of that which is black, those who belong to it, those who are associated with it. In the most general terms, in the way that it's normally translated, in a way that I know, again, I know is causing debate, but might be Egyptians rather than black people.
Okay, that was very definitive. We won't be arguing that anymore.
Another thing. If they're already black, why do they need to write that they're
Hold on.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I'm finished my presentation right there. That's the expert right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, he did not say black land. Ladies and gentlemen, he did not say black land. he used that word to say people, right? But then he refuses. He calls the people Egyptians, something that they never called themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how I know these people who are talking to you don't know what's going on. So why would he convert it to Egyptians, a term that they never used, and then take out the word Kemet, right? But he didn't say black land, family. So I don't know if Ankh and Sheffrin and Gullah saw it, but you saw it. He's talking about people. But they didn't see that, right?
Hey, bro,
maybe because the neurons are not firing. The neurons are not firing. He made it people.
You say people of the Kemet. Yeah, people of the Kemet.
Yeah, okay. So that's fine. So now there's that's fine, but he didn't say that was a land, right? So then when I show you I thought I showed you the Serapeum, where they talked about Kemet with the place of the burial of the bulls. I just think, listen, family, I am not going to.
I appreciate you, buddy.
But you said place, though. You just said place.
Huh?
You just said place came out your mouth. You just said place.
It's the place name, brother.
Martin
Luther King Boulevard ain't talking about the man. Yo, it's talking about it's the place, bro. Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Listen,
Martin Luther King Boulevard don't mean
your expert said. Your expert said people. I think everybody else heard him say people. He says how he translates it as Egyptians. Okay. But they never called themselves Egyptians.
Okay, bro. I guess he wouldn't know that though.
No, he knows it. You don't know it.
Well, I don't know it.
That's the point.
Oh, I know the words Egyptos. The Greeks said Egyptos, right? And they get it from the city of Ptah. Hickapatah or something like that. I'm somewhere in the game, bro. I ain't as far off, yo. I'm right there on you.
Keep reading. Keep reading. Keep reading. And yes, just please keep reading. Please keep trying to understand.
Thank you, brother.
Keep trying to understand it. But all the sources that I showed, and I appreciate Tri-Media for here. I appreciate Chef for doing it. People, my Cash App does work. I'll put it in for my time. I will continue arguing. I'll continue arguing.
Facts.
But my issue is, I would like you, Ankh, to set up a conversation with me and Dr. Winneman. Now I could talk to him, right? I could talk to him now, right? So if he has the time, I have to text.
I got you.
Right? I appreciate that, because then we could we could show the text. Me and Dr. Winneman could talk about the text. That's all. So I appreciate it. I just think I did as much as I could do by actually showing you the text, showing you in this last thing where Dr. Winneman says it's Egyptians, but that text slipped in black land, where you cannot show me any text where it says black land. There ain't no black mud god, right? There was famine in the time period where they named the place Kemet. Alexandra Nibby said that it was a place, but not the land, right? So there are many places. That's not the whole land. Kemet started out as being a place, but not the land. When you say land, you mean the whole country, right? Place means a particular city or town or area. Well, but whatever it is, I so appreciate you, Ankh. You always give good arguments, except for now, right? The rubber meets the road. You are going to have to show me some text And Sheffrin, get out the dictionary, because dictionaries tell you what the words mean, but sentences tell you how the words are used. But I don't think that many of you took that class in English.
So you saying in the Old Kingdom, in the Middle Kingdom in 2055, they don't got the word Kemet in there, yo?
I'm saying that if you know time periods, right, where you have a span of, 500, 800 years, words change. I thought
I know. What's the coffin text, though?
I know when the coffin text is, but
when you say coffin text, what do you mean?
The coffin text is the next generation of the pyramid text, because the whole religion changed during the coffin text.
No. Where is it written at, though? Is it
where? And a place can be a country, bro. A place can be a country too. If you ask what places that like person, place, a thing, it can be a country as well. It depends on how you say it, though.
Yeah, but it depends. I don't know why you keep chiming in, Gullo. It depends on the context.
You just said a place got to be particular, and it don't. If I say, shoot, what's the place where we going? If I say Puerto Rico, that's a country, right?
You see, I love it when people make little points that's outside of the context, and show.
What you said, though. You said
I love it. Here goes. I'm gonna show you. Get you out of the room real quick. Share screen. I'm gonna get you out of the room.
You didn't ask the question, yo.
I'm gonna show him why it's a stupid question.
No, I said the coffin.
I'm gonna show him the text.
Was it written on
coffins?
Show
my screen. Thank you so much.
Written on coffins, yo.
Text. The text was written on coffins.
So you didn't tell me. And those coffins was never to be opened. Am I correct in that, brother?
See, now you crazy. Because
I'm just saying it wasn't for nobody. So they wasn't even talking to nobody. It was for the afterword. They wasn't talking to us. So you know what I mean. So if they weren't talking to us, then they weren't trying to tell people the name of their.
Let me show you how crazy this family is.
That's not crazy, yo. It's in the coffin text. They all did, bro.
Yeah, but what does that make your point? How does that make your point?
My point was, yo, it's the line, it's the black line, yo. Come on, yo.
No. See, you see what he did? How's it black land from his little explanation? It's not.
I don't know. Go ahead, Reggie. Read the text, Reggie. Show you.
The place to be the same shit, bro. Like that's real. That's for real, though.
Okay, so this word right here. Let me just bring this up and show you, because you're illiterate, so I'm gonna have to help you, right? This is Ta-in, right? Ta-in Tameri. So this is the land of Tameri, right? This is the land of Tameri. Then over here, your illiterates, is Ta, right? In Kemet, right? Ta in, so land in the black land. Land in the black land. Land, right? Then it's land of Tameri. So a Kemet don't, but then you see the Nuit sign here. So this is the Nuit sign. But let me show you illiterates that you don't know the language. So this is the land of the Kemet, the abstract, that which is in black that he says, but there's a community here.
Community of black people, huh?
So land of the black city.
They're from New York City, huh?
No.
Memphis.
United States. You're escaping the fact. So
no,
this is land.
It's like saying New York, yo.
Yeah, you got me, yo.
Okay, so you see how these? Do you see how these people do? These people, they make everything based on
the expert
where they live and how they think. They don't even want to look what the Africans had to say. Now watch this. So here, Alexander Nibby is basically saying
they weren't Africans. They ain't call themselves Africans the same way they ain't call themselves Egyptians either.
I don't know what you're talking about. You don't make no
Ain't
sense.
nobody calling themselves African. It's like the same way you said they weren't calling themselves Egyptian. Wasn't nobody calling themselves Africans then, so they ain't African. So they people.
Not even use the word African in the whole conversation.
You just did. You just did. You said how the Africans were saying. You just did.
Yeah, you did, right?
Okay, so the people. Okay, so the people that we call Africans.
Oh.
So but you don't have any textual argument. Like nobody will be listening to you, Gullah. No expert will be listening to you, Gullah, because you can't show them anything to help them understand, to help make what they want to explain better.
Nobody listening to you. You're like Moses. You clout. You clout. You big clout. You big clout, yo.
No. I'm not big clout. I'm just telling you. I'm putting you in your place.
No, you ain't putting me in no place. I know place. I know placing the difference between place and country and land. I know it could be.
Sir, in the context of this particular language, you are incompetent.
You don't even speak the language.
Right, because ain't nobody never heard it. Nobody never heard that language.
That's baby talk. I don't have to speak
the language.
Sir, I don't think nobody speaks cuneiform. I don't think that anybody, but I have a understanding on how the language works. You are incompetent.
No,
this
not
is
really.
not your area of study. Continue to do genes and DNA and all that other stuff. Stay out of this.
No, I don't just do that. I don't just do that. I do anthropology history too.
Yeah, and what school you graduated from?
I ain't graduated from school. I went to school.
Okay,
I school.
Great. What courses you took? What courses you took? What majors do you have?
You said what?
What courses did you take on the subject?
I ain't take computer science and trying to study metal nature.
No, but I got an honors award in Black Studies. Dr. Rikedi Amin is a teacher, an instructor of mine. I think that you know that.
I really don't care. I know.
But that's the dumb argument.
I don't know that. I don't know your.
That's the dumb argument.
I don't know your clout story. Yeah.
Right? You know why you don't care? Because you can't defeat the fact that I actually have real instructors and mentors.
Nah, you just got clout, yo.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, family, I put my Cash App in. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen that.
Ladies and Bitterman.
Ladies and Bitterman, or whatever you want to say. I have talked to people who basically read stuff but don't know the application, right? And they maintain a argument, but they can't substantiate their argument except for American logic, right? But then when they challenge the fact with American standards that you could call these people black, but all they're doing is using their American standards for everything else.
No, Reggie, actually, I'm challenging you. Reggie, I'm actually challenging you. Reggie. I'm saying that I don't think you're better than the competition. I don't think you're better than Harvard and Yale. I don't think you're better than some of the best Egyptology schools. I don't believe you better than them. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't think you got them. That's all I'm saying, Greg. That's all I'm saying. You can't be mad at me for that, Reggie.
No, I'm not mad at you.
Yeah, and I say keep going, brother, and keep fighting, because one day you will overturn it. I get it.
No.
But right now, it ain't there yet, yo. You're ahead of everybody on that.
I'm not.
I ain't mad at you.
No, I'm not. I'm not mad. Oh, you my friend. We've been friends for a long time.
I'm just saying you got a lot. You got a lot to go.
No, I don't. Because guess what? Huh. You could take these arguments and you could find me in my article in ChatGPT as a contrast to the black land. You can find that. I don't want to do it tonight. I just don't want to do it and show it to you tonight.
No. What I'm saying is that that ain't enough to get past the level. I don't believe that in 2025 the Egyptology will lie about that. Too many black people involved in it. Too many other people involved in it, yo, and everybody on par with the lie.
Of course. Look, let me just can we just be honest?
It's called a consensus, brother. Consensus does not mean they're right. Consensus mean an agreement among scholars. It has nothing to do with right or wrong. So because you see that
no, bro. No, it don't, man.
An agreement between
scholars.
Definition has nothing to do with right or wrong. It means the majority agreement. It has nothing to do with right or wrong.
Nah, it don't got to be the majority, be the consensus.
Have you looked up the word consensus to know what
I know what a consensus is, a scientific consensus. I do.
It means agreement, brother. It does not mean right or wrong.
Man, come on, man.
The nations of the world agreed that we were inferior. And then Charles Darwin basically says, no,
that's what we doing now, yo?
Right.
After satellites and all that, is that what we doing?
Yeah, no, because I'm saying the consensus was for a long time that we were inhuman. And then
No,
people.
bro, that wasn't no, it wasn't. It wasn't a science. It was pseudoscientific, man. Come on.
Okay, so
consensus among
what the Egyptologist is doing is pseudoscience on black land.
So now you got the. All right, man. All right, bro.
No, it's
all right, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we can prove it easily. It's just that you are religious. You don't believe in God, but you're religious. You believe in these. I would like
to read it to you I would like to read what the word consensus means. It says consensus in Egyptology, right, is that Kemet means the black land. It means that most credible scholars in the field, after careful linguistics, archaeological, and textual analysis, agree that Kemet refers to the fertile black soil of the Nile Valley, not the skin color of the people. The term is understood as a topony, a place name, not an ethnonym, a group identity name. Why is this important in scholarly practice? The consensus forms a thorough peer-reviewed research debate and review of the ancient texts and material culture, while alternative interpretations, land of black people, exist in Afrocentric discourse. They are not supported by a mainstream academic community based on evidence from the actual text and grammar in Middle Egyptian. Example of scholarly consensus. James P. Allen, Middle Egyptian, An Introduction to Language, Culture, and Ethics. I read that already. Man, so that's what a consensus is.
Let me ask you a question.
No. I'm just saying, you can't ask me a question. Do you understand what consensus means? No. I'm asking you, do you understand what consensus means? Because you were saying something else.
Yes.
You didn't read the definition. It wasn't what you were saying.
You didn't read the definition of consensus. You
read. I did, man. In the Egyptology field, I did, brother.
You read the consensus in the Egyptology field, not the meaning of the word. It's too different. Wow. Look up the word consensus and tell me if I'm wrong.
You got me, bro.
Look it up and tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize.
I just try to read what consensus means, man.
No, you read the consensus among Egyptologists. And if you don't know, Egyptologists are clannish and they are members of an academy.
Oh, wow. You said,
you don't know that because you don't study enough to know that, and you're arguing from a place. You're making the wrong argument.
Oh, man. Wow.
You don't know that?
Brother. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I normally won't participate in these conversations. That's why I've been quiet. So I've just been listening, but I do have respect for the people that's having the conversation. So I wanted to let y'all cook. Don't forget, we got brother Professor James Smalls being interviewed on Saturday, 7:00. By Logic. You're gonna be in the building on both channels, Tri Media. Thank you, Unc, for being the bridge to that conversation. Shout out to the Pseudo Killers. Shout out to my brother Reggie, Jose, Chef, Carnivorous Podcast, my brother Sosa. Here's the commercial for it, and y'all have a lovely evening. I appreciate you, my brother Reggie. Hope we have you again. Yes, peace. Shout to you.
Let's go, baby. DQ, baby. From the past. Social love, Dr. James Small, you know what I'm saying? One of our great leaders, great teachers. Check. Look. He's a voice from the past, teaching to the youth. Dr. James Small got the knowledge and the proof. From all of the Ghana, stay connecting the roots. Pan African pride, yeah, we standing on the truth. He's the voice from the past, teaching to the youth. Dr. James Small got the knowledge and the proof. From all of the Ghana, we stay connecting the roots. Pan African pride, yeah, we standing on the truth. Started with Malcolm, now we carry the flame. Speak on it now, we dismantle the shame. Spiritual guy with ancestral aim. on his tongue, we steady uplift his name. Hidden colors on the screen, exposing the lies. Teaching black people divine, we truly gon' shine. He the chief in the culture, priest in the rights. Godfather of Harlem, bringing dark into the light. Yeah, he say, know your name, know your worth. The first builders, we the stewards of this earth. Wisdom in his tone, every letter's flame. Dr. Smalls chasing truth, not the fame. Let's go. He say, know your name, know your worth. The first builders, we the stewards of the earth. That's right. Wisdom in his tone, every letter's flame. Dr. Smalls chasing truth, not the fame.